All right. Welcome back, everyone, to Loreplay. Last time we left off, we had the party fend off the water-bending mysterious individuals in Aspenport, which resulted in one of the buildings exploding and seemingly acting as a signal flare for the greater forces within their unit to start heading towards the village. The party did make their escape after making sure all of the enemy combatants were not left in that burning building, which there was only one, but still, that was important. And they have made their way away on the back of Sheila, or at least some of them are riding on the back of Sheila, the polar bear dog that they have coaxed into coming with them for now, with too many rations to possibly be worth it. But we'll see how that goes.
Gotta do some forest scavenging.
And we talked about this out of session, or out of recording. But the party's main plan, Royal, you're on the map, I assume, so
Yeah.
I can just use my line tool. The main plan is for the party to travel from Aspenport to Ba Sing Se to alert the greater Earth Kingdom to whatever this threat may be by traveling over in the most direct way possible, but still trying to avoid staying directly in the mountains.
The caravan actually goes through the mountains.
Yes.
It seems highly inefficient for them having carts.
Might be. But there are like mountainous towns up there too. I mean, not many, but they do exist. And yes, the cart did make that problematic, although typically that would be on their return from Ba Sing Se, meaning they probably sold most of the stuff they had.
Yeah, traveling a lot lighter.
And also, if they're earthbenders, which is not unlikely, they probably utilized some tunnel making skills to make it a bit easier to travel.
I guess I just think it'd be simpler to like go through here because there's probably more villages through this forest and near these rivers.
It very well could have been more
Getting
efficient.
a cart over the water, that's a little bit of a hassle.
More so, their particular livestock was not as buoyant as yours probably is.
I mean, they have to get a cart over the water anyway.
That's true.
Yeah. The cart wouldn't be a problem, because as said, if they're earthbenders, they can probably just, like, make a new one out of rocks on the other side.
Well, yeah, but if the cart gets wet, so likely will be the cargo.
Well, that's what I was saying, is that would likely be on the return trip from Ba Sing Se, meaning they would be light or empty on cargo.
Well, you said they swap it up and just go the other way sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes they do.
They would be going.
But also, there's a lot of towns right before this river, too. But the workings of the caravan are mysterious. And also, the brown arrows are mostly just a general guide, not this specific route. Although they do often go through the mountains, they do also just as easily go on the southern side near the forest. But yeah. The party would be traveling. I'll get a line up again. Would, like, in this direction generally be correct?
About, yeah, I think. I think we had a map, right, of the nearby areas. We couldn't get one of.
You would have like a rough world map,
yeah,
but not like a town map of the general area. You didn't purchase one.
I think what we said is we couldn't get one of the Greater Earth Kingdom, but we were able to get
not like a detailed one. That's for sure.
I think,
yeah,
but like
just
a
war map.
Yeah, if we couldn't, I think we would just be retracing our steps.
Probably,
yeah,
because we know there would be a village somewhere along that line.
Yeah, now you guys particularly came on the up path, but you would at least know what the caravan said about their route. So you would know how to retrace their steps.
Got it.
So would you be going more like this then? Going like that direct path across the river at the thin point over here?
That puts us in the mountains, which we don't want to do. I think.
Yeah, I think we stick down a little bit and then cross over.
I think we would know enough
like
about
that.
The area through like osmosis at least to be able to assume that there's something down this way.
And like I said, you guys have a general like geographic map. You just don't have a specific like town, like all inclusive.
Small scale enough.
Yeah.
Murphy, did you like my awesome joke I sent you?
I just read it and I'm horrified.
I remember there was like a there was like a joke in book 3 episode where Toph got Ahsoka some what were they? Not
Did you call him
almanacs.
Ahsoka on accident?
Yeah.
We've been talking too much.
Yeah.
Shyamalan.
Yes, M. Night Shyamalan affected my brain, and now I can't call anyone by the right name.
Before recording, we were talking extensively about that movie.
It's obviously because we were talking about Star Wars earlier. You meant Ahsoka.
Yeah, you meant Ahsoka, yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Toph got Sokka some what were they?
What episode?
It was the
It's
one where
book
she
3.
where she starts
She
like
got him a
actively
giant
cheating.
like atlas.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
atlas.
a big shiny atlas.
Yeah, she
right?
got him like a big atlas kit.
Yeah.
And
because Sokka was like, "Oh, you know, I love big atlases or big fancy atlases." That's what he called them.
And I think it was implied that those were like really expensive because she had to cheat for like.
Oh yeah, she gave him like a whole bag of gold.
So maps are probably at least like very well detailed maps are probably like pretty hard to come by.
Yeah. Yeah. As you guys also, that was before the printing press existed.
Oh, but
because I definitely don't think they existed in Avatar: The Last Airbender.
That part, yeah, that
So
is
it's not
fair.
like
And we
him
do
maps
have
were
like,
easy to
at
make.
least semi. We do have like at least semi access to printing presses in this world.
Yeah. So maps would be cheaper, though not cheap by any stretch still. But yeah, you guys would head that way. Just the sheer journey, you would be like trading places on Sheila when you ride.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Half walking along, half riding on, I think.
Yeah. They are not
Yeah.
particularly fast nor motivated, but they will walk in the direction when fed for about an hour. So you got to feed them a lot. She is running through your rations like crazy. But after
at least I'd probably know how to forge. Probably Denoloq too, I'm guessing.
What?
Possibly.
I just got back.
Shield's taking up a lot of rations, so we need to forage, I think, to survive.
Where are we?
Probably forest outside Aspenport. Going
Probably around.
You guys are
right
going
here.
along my blue measure tool, though you are at current. I have not specified a distance.
Yeah,
but she eats a lot, so we need.
I can cook things for you guys. That'll be my job.
Yeah, you can burn things.
Would we need wilderness specifically in the right front?
Normally cook things also.
You have heat bending, but that doesn't mean you know how to cook or that you have the proper implements.
You have heat bending learned even. I don't think you ever did the move
you're not
combat.
a master of it by any stretch. You haven't even practiced it.
Yeah.
Not in battle.
True, yeah.
What I was saying is, would we need... So obviously plenty of us have the wilderness background.
Hold on.
I don't know about plenty.
I think 2, maybe 3.
Hold on. Can we pause for a bit real quick?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. The main purpose of leaving the town, at least at first, is just to get away, since you're pretty sure you might be followed, or generally the area might become dangerous with how many boats were coming.
Oh, they
but
might be
once you reach the waterway, fishing is a possibility.
I don't know how far away this river actually is from Aspenport. I don't think it's far enough away that we're slowing down yet, though. It's my thing.
It kind of depends. I'm ruling the world as a little bigger, obviously, but it would still probably be about a day away.
Oh, what I was asking before we broke there for a second. With the wilderness background, you could obviously use skills and training for foraging, but would you be able to do that in a terrain that you were not native to?
It would depend on what you're foraging for.
Yeah, I think no matter what, if we were foraging, we'd probably be pushing our luck, unfortunately.
It would depend. If one of you guys had the background actively of like being from an Earth Kingdom village and having to like gather stuff just to eat normally, obviously, but the closest thing to that is Isra, who's from the desert. You would
Yeah.
not be experienced in foraging, period, because
Didn't
that's not
think
how
so.
the desert works.
Well, probably foraging for bugs and lizards.
Yeah, but not for stuff that Sheila would want to eat.
They don't like bugs?
They would have to be a horrifically big bug. Now, to be fair,
Big scorpions are like crabs.
you guys did refuse to buy the roach moles or whatever, the badger roaches.
Yeah, they were gross. And also,
But if
not
you
vegan,
had, they were
vegetarian.
big enough to where you could have probably fed them to Sheila.
Well, yeah.
Do we still have the dogs?
No, I think
We did not own them. So
I think they
gave them
fled back
them.
to-
Yeah, but okay, yeah, because I was like, where did they even go? Because we
think-
were still holding them.
You guys
When the
kind of
fight
let
started.
them go when the
combat started. Before that, because Isra and Karma had the dogs at that point, we left them before we
base of the
jumped on top of
building.
the building.
Yeah.
it's assumed that they got away.
When the
Okay.
building exploded, there's no way they wouldn't have run. But yeah, the only dog you guys have now is Sheila. But yeah, after about
Who's
a
your
full
dog now?
after a full travel through the night, I imagine without sleeping, just to get as much distance as possible, you would be getting fairly tired, but you would run across like a few small streams. So if you would like to try to fish, you could.
Probably be best for our ration situation. Otherwise, we'd have to go pretty light until we get here, and we have to go through.
Yeah.
No matter what, we have to go through a little bit of mountainous area right here. I think.
Yeah. It won't be too dangerous because Sheila's a gigantic clawed bear thing, which are good at going through mountains.
Yeah. You will not be fishing themselves, but I have a way for them to help Denoloq fish, if that's possible.
It depends, yeah.
Yeah, I think we could.
Are you guys wanting?
I think Denoloq fishes, and then most of us should be able to think of a way to get him to help action.
What I was
I
gonna do is Sorry, go
I
ahead.
don't know if all of us can give the help action, but we do need to perform some maintenance at least, like some cleaning of ourselves if we want to be treated decently in a village.
Yeah. You guys would only have like a couple days of rations on you, and this travel would basically take up one of them.
Yeah.
Probably two if Sheila's eating as much as you say she is.
I'm just saying you guys particularly, yeah. It would basically take 2 days of rations just normally for Sheila to function, much less for her to actually obey you. But today at least she was well fed. You guys saw her eating a bunch of garbage.
That counts as well fed?
It counts as she ate stuff. It doesn't mean she ate good stuff, but she ate a lot.
Fair.
And also you fed her some stuff after the fight.
But yeah, if we're a good distance away, to the point where we think we're away, then Denoloq can take the rely on your skills and training check the fish up, and I should be able to help him if needed, and should you apparently.
Yeah, what I was going to do is basically once Denoloq finds his fishing spot, I was gonna raise the temperature and temper to the water to try and get the fish to move towards where Denoloq's
I
rod
could
is
just bend them
located.
through.
Yeah.
Oh, that probably also work too.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think Denoloq would have a fishing rod because he's a waterbender. I don't know if he
Yeah,
would
no,
carry.
I would.
Probably whittle out a stick
I
and
forgot that was
spearfish.
the thing you could do. You're right. Good point.
Yeah.
I'm
But
just
also, I'm
carrying
not
around,
sure if
the fucking
warming
best
water
star
would be a
spear.
good idea or not.
Yeah, you could really fuck up the rest of the environment with that.
Or
I guess that's
at the very
true.
least, that wouldn't guarantee getting fish to come. It might scare them away. Suddenly, warm water is a sign that something other than a fish is around.
Well, the idea was to place the water where Denoloq
Yeah, make them
wasn't.
uncomfortable away from that spot to make them go to
Yeah.
a good spot.
Yeah,
Still, there's no guarantee that they'll go in the direction you want, is what I'm saying.
that's fair.
Especially
yeah.
in a river, since it only flows one way. If you would be heating up above stream, then they would probably try to fight against the stream to go backwards. And if you were trapping them in the stream with you guys, it would still be kind of inefficient. But still, it's possible that it could help. So yeah,
That's
is
fair,
Denoloq
yeah.
going to try to fish then? after you guys have traveled a bit?
If we're at a place where we think it's safe to, then I think that's our best decision. Just make sure we can actually make the trip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then how are you fishing, Denoloq?
Probably, like we said, spearfishing with a combination of water bending the fish towards one point in the, or any fish I can find, water bending them towards one point in the stream.
Okay.
Like maybe towards
Go
like
ahead.
like an embankment.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll for the rely on your skills and training.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, we don't even need to bother.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and double check. I don't have the moves pulled up immediately, but obviously you would be successful to some margin no matter what with this.
The full margin, in fact, with full hit.
On a 7 to 9, it probably would have just been like, yeah, you do it, but you're super tired out from doing it.
Oh yeah, you guys have already not rested for the night anyway. You guys have been basically
I'm
walking
fucking
the whole time.
exhausted.
But with
Yeah.
a full hit, I think you're able to do it efficiently enough. I don't know.
Yeah, there is no unexpected consequence. But there is the expected consequence of you're probably fishing for at least like half an hour to get anything actually decent. Because regardless, it's not like this stream is overflowing with fish, but you're able to get like 5 or 6 decently sized.
Well, here's the
after,
thing.
like, half
Denoloq
an
was
hour.
able to ride, probably the one riding Shield the whole time, so he isn't as tired as
Oh,
the
yeah.
rest of us, probably.
No, he's not physically exhausted, but he's still been up for about 16, 17 hours. So he's running on fumes now. But also, like I said, this river isn't exactly overflowing. But there's like 6 pretty decently sized fish that you're able to get in just half an hour. Though if you want to fish more, you could. It would take more time. And I'm not sure how much you guys
I would
want
probably
to spend.
just want to get at least
Enough to feed
one,
Shield for a day.
yeah, one for each of whoever's going to be eating, if everybody's going to be eating fish, and probably like enough to feed Sheila for at least 1 or 2 days.
Okay, so you would be fishing for a lot more than just half an hour.
Probably like an hour to hour and a half.
Well, here I don't eat
All right.
fish.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Karma
Karma might
doesn't
want
Yeah.
to go scavenge
But
for other food.
just to remind you, Sheila's easily like shoulder height, 7 foot.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
She's
to
giant.
get enough fish for a couple days for her would be an enormous amount of fish.
I think you
Like,
should just.
8
I
pretty
think you should
large.
just do for one day and hope that we can get.
Yeah,
2.
that's fine.
Yeah.
I think we can find
well-
something in between.
While Denoloq is fishing, Isra will be appeasing Sheila by bending the dust out of their fur, cleaning them
Yeah.
a little bit.
They will mostly just roll in the dirt when you're done with it, but you can repeat the process. You have time. They
It's worth
need
it.
to be dirty. You can get the trash out of their muzzle at least a little bit. You can dust clean them like a mink.
I'll clean their nose with magic.
It's not a mink. What's the thing that dust cleans themselves? Ferrets?
A chinchilla.
Chinchillas. Ferrets like just dance in rice or whatever.
Yeah, ferrets are crazy.
But yeah, after about an hour of spear fishing, Denoloq, you are able to get like 8 or 9 pretty large fish that can at least appease the 3 humans in the party who will eat it, and then the 6 more Sheila will devour given the opportunity. And would you guys be traveling any further before setting up camp for the night?
I don't think
Or
we can.
day,
with
I
the-
guess?
I don't think we can with the
Definitely
conditions you
not.
gave
I
us.
think we set it up here.
Yeah, you guys could. It would just probably result in not resting as effectively. But yeah, if you guys are setting up camp there, then let me see. Just because you traveled with Sheila, at the very least, your fatigue would be relieved. Though it is not particularly comfortable since you guys didn't bring any tents or anything. I guess if we're setting up camp, we'll try their best to make some little earth, not caves,
I mean,
but you know.
Well, we were in a
The top
caravan. The caravan
Yeah.
can't stop at a town every night or settlement every night.
No, but they would have carried a lot of camping supplies in the carts.
yeah,
too.
probably. Yeah,
But I
and we
don't think
couldn't-
you guys grabbed a bunch of like heavy duty camping gear. You might have like bedrolls, but not
I
like
don't
full
think we
tents.
raided the caravan.
No, you grabbed your own personal stuff, but I don't think you would own tents of your own, just bedroll.
we might be able to make natural tarps.
Isra definitely would. They could earth bend.
Yeah,
The others actually might.
I don't think full sized tent, but it's possible.
I mean,
You and Denoloq might share it. So they might have actually have.
If we do, we probably would only have like one.
Yeah. It would make sense for you since you would have been hired to keep him safe, among other things. So you would probably carry like full actual camping equipment like a valet.
Almost
And by
fucking
actual
caddy.
camping
Yeah.
equipment, you would have at least a moderately sized tent. You wouldn't have a lot of stuff though, because you still have to travel on foot a lot.
I was probably just
Yes.
fine sleeping in a tree, honestly.
Yeah. Karma would not be needing a tent necessarily. Although it always helps to stay warm because you guys are pretty far up north.
If you would like, Isra could try and arrange you a little earth abode, but if you're fine sleeping in the grass, then that's fine with me.
Probably not the grass, but like I said, in a tree, probably.
Yeah.
Fair.
Right.
Getting the bat treatment.
And as you guys sleep basically through the dawn, the human body's not really meant to sleep past noon. It just kind of wakes itself up as long as you have a relatively healthy lifestyle. So you guys would not get a full night of rest, but you would wake up around noon. Like the sun is definitely up. You would have slept for like 5 or 6 or 7 hours probably. But good
Pretty
enough.
good enough, yeah.
And so far as you can tell, nothing is amiss. You guys don't see any signs of brigands or water-bending people who have chased you from the town, at least immediately. Sheila is still there, thankfully. They're sleeping just fully mouth agape, snoring super loud still. But are you guys gonna travel on?
Maybe make some instant tea or coffee first. But yeah. Would we have coffee? We'd have tea.
The
but
caravan had coffee, but
Yeah. I think we established by the fact that Karma didn't have his own coffee to make and instead got it from
well, that's
someone
a
else that
karma
he probably
thing.
doesn't
Someone
carry
else,
it.
someone else at the in this group
Karma probably
might.
has tea as well,
Yeah.
which effectively fills the same role. Just something you
Yeah.
can boil in the morning to wake up a little bit.
Yeah, and needless to say, obviously you guys had a campfire. Anyone who has a firebender, even remotely close to them, has a campfire at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all sleep cuddled up like the gang. They just use Zuko as a heater.
Yeah.
Don't you remember the gung?
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't you get it wrong, it's the gung.
Yeah, that's the gung, bro. Give the viewers no context for that, by the way. No context, no explaining. No
I think we
explaining
already
that.
gave them context earlier.
There's
but-
slight context, but no one say it.
Were they
Right.
here?
So-
Were they here for that bit? Okay.
We said
Either
what we
way.
were talking about after we started recording, but yeah. Would you guys be continuing on then?
We need to get the boss things as soon
I'm
as
still
possible.
confused about the bit. What the fuck are you talking about? The
The
gung.
gung, man. Murphy, you sent the text to the wrong person. As in, you sent a text to me just now.
Just now? I haven't touched my phone in like 5 minutes.
Well, I got a text about dinner from you just now.
What the hell? Yeah, it resent a text from like 2 days ago.
Pretty cool.
What the hell?
I think you're trying to tell me something, you just don't realize it.
Yeah,
The gang's hungry.
Yeah, we got enough.
I don't know
food.
how that got sent.
We got enough fish to satisfy Sheila for a day, hopefully. So
But
Yeah,
do we
at
have enough
least
fish
for
to satisfy
that
Murphy?
Yeah. I clearly want more fish. My SMS has said so.
I think we can
But-
press on and hopefully encounter some sort of settlement before we
Indeed.
need to cross this probably the biggest river we have to cross through. I don't even know if
Almost
that's
certain.
I don't even know if that's a river at that point with how big it is.
It's a river. It's a very wide river.
I think it might be a strait actually.
I was gonna say this might
No, a
qualify as
straight's something
straight.
crossing a river or a mass of water,
Not necessarily true.
like the Bering Strait. I guess the Strait of Hormuz is a waterway. So yeah, you're right.
Can we talk about that one?
We
It's just something on my brain.
I
we
think that
should
one's a
not
little
talk
bit
about that one.
controversial right now. I don't know
As
about
the
that.
Not
representative-
controversial. It's a bad thing that it's happening, but it's a
As the
geological
representative
place.
of the desert, I declare it controversial. We should not talk about that one.
It's a place in the world that exists. That was my first on-brain reference for something that's a water strait. I don't know of another one.
Yeah, I can't think of one
I know
either.
the Strait of
Panama Canal?
Gibraltar. That's not a strait, though. It's not
Yes,
called
it
the
is.
Strait of Panama.
It's a strait. If you look at
Well,
the actual
it's a
what it looks
canal.
like, it's
So is the Strait of Hormuz man-made then? Is that what constitutes
I
it?
don't think so.
no, it's the shape of what it is.
Hmm.
Strait of the Strait of Gibraltar.
Just
I was gonna say
the
Gibraltar, but I thought
controversy.
about
It looks like our viewers have gone from 0 to 0. How unfortunate.
Yeah, our metadata is not looking good right now.
They didn't like the
A one
I thought the Strait of
Prince
Gibraltar
Really
was
I'm
on
just
land,
gonna bleep
though.
out this entire section from the video.
I thought the Strait of Gibraltar was like from Spain to North Africa, though. Was I
Yeah,
wrong?
no, you're
Because
right.
that's a land bridge. But yeah. As you guys travel throughout that day, thankfully, don't cut anything unless
Cut
we
it all.
actively need to. But the
Cut the feed.
Sheila is traveling much faster now that they've been fed fish, which they seem to have at least been not badly fed, but they clearly weren't being fed enough for whatever beast this thing was made out of.
Last I checked, a bear and a dog.
Yeah, except they're
A polar bear
gigantic
in
even
particular.
compared to other polar bear dogs. They're like 50% bigger.
And they're
Actually,
already
more than that. They're straight up like twice as big.
and polar bear dogs are already polar bear size.
Yeah, and then Sheila's like twice as big as that.
But she's friend shaped. We don't worry about that.
Yeah, the shape is the same. The size is big. But yeah, you guys are able to travel a good bit further this time. And after about 10 to 12 hours of Sheila actually sometimes even trotting, which is a new record for speed, you guys are able
The dog
to.
to keep up.
Yeah. You guys do have to kind of run whenever Sheila suddenly does get the almost zoomies and runs a little bit.
Oh god, the entire idea of a creature that's like 1,200 pounds getting the zoomies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like a baby
1200 is
elephant
definitely an
like running around.
understatement too.
yeah, Marvy's talking about how Sheila's not going that fast, but not fast for Sheila. It's still like a light jog
Yeah.
for us.
Sheila walking is like a light jog for you. Sheila running would be like trying to run after a car. Just a slow car. But yeah. After most of the day of travel, it would be like dusk at this point. You guys do find yourselves in front of the vast river splitting the land in front of you. But on the other side, you do see, because it's darker, it's easy to see. You can see light in the distance, like on the other side of what definitely looks like a town.
We can't see any like banners or smoke coming from it, right?
It's too dark to see any smoke. But
Mm.
where there's light, there's typically fire.
All right.
There's not exactly electronic light in
Hopefully
this
it's
era.
not the bad kind of fire.
Okay,
like a
so
burning
the
building.
river's not too big then. If we can see clearly see the other side, thankfully.
Yeah, it's like 300 feet wide.
So I think we camp for the night again, real quick. I mean, we're at a river, so we
I think probably like an hour break would be good enough.
I don't think we can get across this river. Is the thing, like by ourselves. I think
You don't think
And also, it is.
That's all up to how you guys decide to try.
And it is just straight up night. I think we fit our sleep schedules. We fish for a bit, get some food for Sheila again, and then
That's fair.
camp for the night.
Motivate them.
And then in the morning,
get a fish and then like frisbee throw it across the river and hope Sheila's gonna fly after it.
Well, I was gonna say if there's a settlement on the other side, they probably have like a ferrying thing somewhere close by on the other side. On this
Even
side
if we don't, Sheila can technically, with Denoloq maneuvering them, carry one person over, and then they can do the trip.
Yeah, it'd probably be an all-day thing.
It wouldn't require Denoloq maneuvering them personally. They would obviously listen to Denoloq, presumably, if they were given an order.
When I say maneuver, I mean directing them with a fish.
Oh, sure. It would take anyone with food. But yeah, you guys are wanting to stake out for the night, just get some more food.
Yep.
Probably best.
Yeah.
Since we're doing a little bit, or since we're settling a little bit earlier tonight, I think Isra will also try their hand at foraging in the woods.
All right. Go ahead and try. Or what exactly would you be doing?
I'd probably go with him, just because that is my source of food, foraging.
Isra has heard tale of this thing called a mushroom that grow out of trees and sometimes the ground.
Yeah, you've heard ones like 50
They're not
acres
plants,
wide.
but they taste like them.
That's not quite
and
true.
And they make you see fun colors.
Yeah. You've heard they can sometimes act like cactus juice. Your favorite childhood beverage.
Drink.
The quenchiest.
The forbidden juice.
Oh god.
Unfortunately, your family probably would have let you have it as a child, so. But yeah. So you're looking for mushrooms. What is Karma looking for?
He's probably just making sure Isra doesn't pick up any. Isra's probably the better forager, but like we said, he doesn't have much experience in luscious places.
Yeah, not.
So Karma would probably just make sure he doesn't pick up anything poisonous.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and roll a push your luck, because this wouldn't exactly be in your skills and training.
Yeah, obviously not.
Yeah.
Looking for something new as well, yeah.
If you were looking for scorpions, I'd give you a fucking
there it is.
+2.
What's Isra's oh, never mind. I was about no, that's Denoloq's roll from earlier. What's Isra's passion actually?
Not ideal, but it's not negative.
You're not particularly passionate.
Well, I have a 1 in passion, so maybe I should be doing the roll, and you just use your. Yeah, this is kind of the same as foraging in the desert.
Pop it up. I can give you the luck, and then.
Yeah. To be fair, it wouldn't be so hard to find mushrooms as to find which ones are safe to eat anyway. So it's probably better that Karma's taking the lead on this.
Yeah.
On this episode of Avatar, everybody fucking dies because they eat inedible mushrooms.
We all.
I mean, worst case scenario, everyone else just eats fish, and Karma goes hungry for the night if he's out of rations.
Exactly.
Yeah,
or you could eat Sheila.
No.
Well, also, the point about mushrooms is that they go bad a lot slower than a fish.
Yeah.
So
they're like the last resort ration.
I'll push my luck, and then Isra can help me if I need it.
Yeah.
Don't need
it. Have you
it.
guys seen that meme about like foraging for mushroom? How like they're like one species of mushroom will look like fucking delicious, like the fucking mouthgasm 9000 mushroom or whatever, and then one species of mushroom will be extremely poisonous. The fucking
and they look exactly the fucking same.
And they look exactly the fucking same.
Alrighty. I think for pushing your luck, there is a cost no matter what on the success, but there's an extra lucky opportunity for a full hit. It's what it is.
Let me double check.
Dublin posted it in the.
On a hit, you do it, but it costs you to scrape by. On a 10+, your boldness pays off despite the cost. So it does take you guys a couple hours to find a suitable amount of mushrooms to eat in general, because you've got to get a good few, and most of them don't appear very safe. Karma, you would be fully able to tell that most of these are pretty poisonous, or at the very least, not nutritious in the slightest. But
the food poisoning kind.
Oh, what if I come across that one tea leaf that Iro came across?
I was gonna say,
oh my god, yeah.
after like an hour and a half of looking in the woods with Isra, the two of you do stumble across like a fallen tree log, which is like golden opportunity for mushrooms. But as you guys kind of look inside for where the fungus would be growing, instead of seeing many mushrooms, you do see a couple. You also see what looks like a metal lockbox.
What? What is that? Isn't a mushroom?
Mm,
Or I guess Karma, is that a mushroom?
no. Very obviously not.
You know, that makes sense. I didn't think a mushroom could look like that, but
So it's a metal
possible,
lockbox.
yeah.
Is the keyhole like obvious? Can I see a keyhole anywhere on it, or?
Oh yeah, it's like right on the front. The thing's like a foot wide, probably like 4 inches tall, 4 inches in depth.
Either
do
you
you
want
put it in
to see if
in
you
the
can't
log?
crack. You
It's
want to
just
see if
kind of
you
like
can't.
lodged in there.
You want to see if you can't get this open, Isra? You might be able to.
Yeah, give me a second. We can fiddle something.
You're a lockbender,
You know,
right?
this is actually an interesting question. If since there are like animal hybrids in Avatar, are there like plant hybrids as well? Like, how far
Yeah.
does it go?
I mean, there's
Everything
plant
is a
hybrids in
hybrid.
real life.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
That's
ever
true,
heard of
I
a
guess,
grackle?
That's true. That's true. How far does
And
it
also,
go?
there is
every
just like
life form?
straight up made up flora.
Is there is there like fucking cancer? Is there not cancer? Because that's not technically bacteria. Is there like fucking smallpox, coli, or whatever? Does it go down that far?
Maybe. You guys better hope you don't contract it. There's clearly pentapox, though. Killed that one guy's brother.
Pentapox is fake.
See,
It might not be.
It might not be forever.
Maybe
rare
Sokka
white
just got a
dragon
lucky
bush.
guess on a very real symptom. Yeah.
But yeah, Isra will dig out that lockbox from the log if they can.
And like, yeah, it doesn't take a lot of force. It's the wood around it is like pretty moldy and like rotted, so you're easily able to just like pull it out. It like comes with a decent part
Yeah,
of the
chunk
bark on
some of
the
the wood off, I
inside.
imagine.
But yeah, it's also covered in more than a few worms and centipedes, but you can just like brush those off.
Yeah, skirt those up back
No,
to
it's
hand.
good eating. You
Actually, the scorpions are good eating, but they might be too poisonous.
There are no
so we don't.
scorpions, just worms and centipedes. Now, if you want to eat a
Centipedes are
centipede,
bad.
yeah,
We don't like those.
those worms though, good for fishing.
I like to
Yeah.
knock on the box first. Does it appear pretty sturdy?
Probably at least like a centimeter thick.
Is it locked, or I'll try to like just gently pry it open?
Yes, it's locked.
I mean,
Okay,
couldn't you earthbend a key? Just put some earth
Yeah,
up to
yeah.
the lock and then make
The
it a
immediate
perfect key.
plan is gather some dirt from around and try to bend that into a key shape.
They don't call it an
Um,
open box.
They don't.
I wish they did.
They're gonna call it that as soon as Isra's done with it.
True.
True.
But yeah, well, actually, we'll try the key first. If not, we'll try to wedge it. But yeah, Isra will gather some dirt from around them. Like put their hands together and rub them together to try to make a little tube out of the dirt, and then try to insert it into the keyhole and work their magic on it.
I mean, you
Gonna
could just
say,
like palm it
this
into the
would-
keyhole.
This would definitely be a push your luck and not a rely on your skills and training.
Never tried this before.
Yeah. You are by no means trained to do this, and as far as earthbending goes, you've just rolled some dirt up and shoved it into a keyhole. It's not like it's a rock or anything, it's just dirt.
Well, I try to solidify it, and dirt's better.
Yeah.
Dirt's closer to sand than stone.
That's true. But still, you didn't make a key shape, you just made a rod.
Well, if I make it key shaped, it's
No,
going to be
no,
the wrong shape.
What
when
he's
I
trying
try
to do
enter
is
into
he's
the
putting it in
keyhole.
the keyhole and then
Yeah.
forming it around the keyhole. Not he's
Yeah, so it actually fits the lock.
Still, though, this would definitely be a push your luck because you have
making
no
it a
way
key
of
would
knowing
probably
what kind of
be
shape-
worse.
Yeah. You have no idea what the shape of the interior of the lock is since you don't have any kind of tremor sense. What's it called in this game?
I think it's still called tremor
Seismic
sense.
sense?
Seismic
Seismic
sense,
sense.
yeah. Ooh,
Oh,
there's no saving that.
Fine.
as you push this
Push my luck
slightly
and fail.
solidified tube of dirt into the keyhole. There's now dirt in the keyhole. Who could have guessed?
Well, that's fine.
Thankfully, it was still just dirt. Solidified or not, it wasn't enough to break in the lock and then become unusable. It's more like you got some real quick dry concrete, but it was so thin that it's just you can shake it out. It's like if a stick broke in the lock.
How heavy was the box when they pulled it out of the tree? Or the log?
That is at most like 6 pounds.
Let's just carry it back to camp and see
Okay.
if
Yeah, I was
you
gonna say
can't
we
melt
can
it
carry
open.
back with us. I don't know
I'm
about
gonna be
melting it
right
because that might injure the stuff inside. What we could do is make like a little wedge and hammer it in.
I mean, he
to the
doesn't
side
need to melt the
force it open.
actual. He just needs to melt like the hinges.
Yeah, but he's not exactly mastered in the terms of heating metal, so he might not be able to control it so finely. But he might be
Worst
able
case
to.
scenario, we try and find a blacksmith in town to
Yeah.
make a lock or make a key
A
for us.
locksmith.
Would they be differentiated now in this game?
Not particularly so, but some blacksmiths. They kind of would be. Locksmiths are not blacksmiths.
Are they not? Fair enough.
They're a hyper-specific branch of it, kind of.
I don't think there would be
They build locks too.
I don't think they'd be in that I don't think we'd be at the point in society where that hyper-specific branch is necessary yet, though. So
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
I mean, locksmiths are super necessary. Like at this point, electronic locks don't exist. Key locks are the most advanced.
But blacksmiths also make nails and hinges for doors, which is
Yeah,
technically
but that's
in
not
carpentry.
nearly as like small piece advanced as an actual lock, which is why it would be an advanced thing.
I guess.
yeah, but locks would be like super. I guess it would be like niche specific, but it'd be like
it would be a beggar
very
thing, yeah.
rare. I think only like the
They're not even that
bourgeoisie-
rare in normal Avatar. Like most doors have locks on them.
Yeah, but they weren't
Yeah, but
like
usually
locks.
not the
They weren't
key
key
type.
locks. They were like the locks with
classic
the.
bar or latch.
Oh yeah. Still, like most jails had actual locks on them.
Yeah,
and if they were that
those were
impossible to
government
make,
issued
then they
jails,
couldn't be that
though.
expensive.
Jails.
Still, though, they're not like that insanely difficult to make.
You
But
could
no,
just say like
either way,
like metallurgist. That was a job
Yeah.
like
I was gonna say, regardless, a blacksmith could probably make a key for a lock anyway.
Yeah.
Give it enough time, regardless. But a locksmith, it would be like their whole profession would
Man,
be
a
making
blacksmith
locks
probably
and
has a
keys.
crowbar to pry it open if it's this small.
Oh, for sure. Or just a big piece of metal that they haven't used yet to pry it open.
what if I
Well, Jeff's
froze
gone, I'm gonna
water
go to the
in
bathroom.
the lock? The old D&D trick.
We just
It
tried
might
that
work,
with some
or it
sand.
might ruin the lock too.
Yeah, we just tried that with some dirt, and didn't. We don't really care too
that's
much
fair.
about the lock. We just care about what's inside. And even then, we're just interested, not really.
Yeah. At worst, it's a metal box that we can use to store our stuff without a lock. Or we can sell it for the metal. If it's worth anything. Metal's kind of always worth something, but we'll see.
How much? What was the cost for my pushing my luck earlier? Did I just get a fatigue? I'm guessing.
I guess the cost is that you might have poisonous mushrooms.
Oh. I don't think we. That's like.
That probably would just translate to fatigue if you eat them, though.
I hope so.
Either that or maybe like one of the lighter conditions for a few like hours maybe.
You mean status?
Yeah.
That's eating the mushroom makes me angry.
Yeah, this mushroom trapped you somehow.
It'd probably just like impair me, I guess.
Either
Either that or
yeah,
stun.
what's impaired? Let's see.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
looks...
probably just that.
I already said it just made you take 2 hours to look.
Oh,
It didn't do anything bad. It just took a lot of time. You barely scraped by.
did I get enough for the night at least?
Yeah, that's why it took like 2 hours.
Okay, there we go.
Sorry, guys, I'm back.
So we didn't need to look
Yeah,
for
sorry,
mushrooms.
I was gone, so I had to just listen to Dublin say false information for like 3 days.
I
we
said
didn't
what
need
they
to-
could do.
I mean, if we were just looking for enough for the night, then we didn't really need to go for mushrooms in particular. Then, because the reason we went for mushrooms is they last longer. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that was
Isra wanted
what
to see
you
a
looked-
mushroom.
Yeah, that was what you looked for, though. Regardless.
Yeah. Karma was more like humoring Isra since we're so close to the village anyway.
Yeah, it's not like it's a worry. You can go and buy some rations. Worst case, you can trade this lockbox for some money, like a loot box. All right. So as you guys head back to the camp, I imagine, with the lockbox in tow, along with like a shirt full of mushrooms, you would see that. I guess Denoloq would need to roll for skill and training again to fish if he's doing that again.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. This river is far wider and would definitely have more fish in it that could be larger, although it would also probably have less fish on the shallows.
Another successful
You
trip, I see.
was watching the camp while everyone's out doing foraging and stuff. That's his job.
Yeah.
Watching Sheila.
I mean, the camp is
You're-
probably
you're
close
You're
to
just
where Denoloq's
watching
fishing.
Denoloq fish. Yeah.
That too.
You're on.
You're tending the
Everyone-
campfire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on Space Eater duty. With a full hit, Denoloq, how are you fishing this time? Same deal as before?
Same-
just like
same
you're
thing,
fishing in the
yeah.
shallows? Okay.
Well, and pushing fish from the deeper areas towards me.
Yeah.
Like,
You
you know
wouldn't-
that technique Katara does, where she
Where she
creates
just like
the
orbs
ball?
a couple fish. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You would not be able to at least see many fish far out big enough that would be like a gigantic fish to take. But like in between spearfishing for like a couple smaller ones, like generally at most like 8 inches long, you do at one point see what looks like a. You're not sure. It looks kind of like a catfish, but as opposed to having whiskers, it has these two like glowing bulbs on either side of its face.
Oh.
But you put down your spear and like waterbend an orb around it and lift it up towards you, and you have found what looks like a 1.5 foot long, just like almost bioluminescent catfish.
It's a Chinchou from Pokemon or Lantern, either one.
A Whiskash, I think is.
No, you said it was
Whiscash
glowing.
is the actual cat.
Wishcash is the whale, the water ground whale.
Well, no.
Even though it
That-
should be it.
What do you mean
not-
whale?
He's not
Yeah.
a whale.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Is it
sure it's a
not?
catfish.
It's
Yeah,
part
It says
Whiscash is
catfish.
just a
dark blue-
catfish.
It's
You're
part
thinking
catfish.
of whale,
Okay.
Lord.
Yeah, no, Wishcash, they always make the model of it super huge, and they always make it look super huge in the games, in like the anime, so I thought it was a whale.
Nah, yeah, they're the whiskers Pokemon, and catfish are like famous for having whiskers.
Yeah.
I feel like it's catfish and something else still, though, not whale.
That Whiskash is, or
Yeah.
There are plenty of fish that are bioluminescent. Could be any.
yeah, this one only seems to be glowing from the two like bulbs that they have on either side of their face. But yeah, you have sufficiently caught a weirdo,
A
I'll call
Pikachu
it.
fish.
Yeah, the light bulb fish. And around that time would be when Karma and Isra would be getting back with a bunch of mushrooms and a lockbox. As you guys can see, this weird fucked up catfish that Denoloq is like water bent into the air.
I found this. I found this.
What?
We
What
found
is
this.
Oh, a box. Maybe my fish can go in it.
We'd have to open it first.
Chill out.
The fish is a little long for the box.
Don't worry, Denoloq's fish is always used to going into tight boxes.
Nope. Denoloq is not old enough for that joke to be appropriate.
Nope.
Got it.
I didn't know. My bad. I forgot. Look,
gotta-
We
Actually, cut
are.
you.
Shit, you don't
Denoloq
fall in the
and
fish.
you are both children.
You
My
fall
fault.
unconscious right then and there.
Yes.
Now, if you want to make that joke about Isra, that's more appropriate.
My bad. Sorry. He just looks tall as a
Keep your fish away from my box, man.
I forgot.
Yeah.
That's my bad. That
You
is
was
my
having
bad.
horrible thoughts over there. That's why he's stuck in the campfire duty. He's not allowed to be around other people. But yeah, what are you guys doing with this box and fish?
We're gonna have that stupid, like, all characters in this parody are 18 plus. We're gonna have the opposite of that. Not all characters in this parody are 18 plus. Box. I think we set it down for now and have the
Yeah.
fish.
Yeah. Now, who gets the majesty of eating this really big glowing fish?
Sheila.
I was gonna say we gotta make them more into a Pokemon.
Yeah, it's like a water stone. They're gonna evolve.
Into what? Avalug? What's the evolution of a polar bear?
I don't know.
Fucking
A polar bear
Duraludon.
wolf instead of a polar bear dog.
It'll become a crab because the pinnacle evolution is always a crab.
It's just
That's right. It
Kingler.
just turns into Crabominable.
Yeah,
I love Crabominable.
it'll be a polar bear Andre instead of a dog.
Oh,
Yeah.
They grow a rapier.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Until the Andre was made.
They start emitting lightning. That's how you know. Which honestly isn't too far fetched for this fish. Maybe it will start doing that. Who knows? But yeah, you guys just chowing down, currently ignoring the lockbox.
Yeah, probably discussing it a little bit. How do you guys think we should open it? Or should we wait until we reach whatever that is in the distance?
It's probably better. It's less of a risk of breaking whatever's in it.
Yeah.
Unless you could melt it open without damaging what's inside, but that's a risk that
I'm not sure that's possible.
I don't know if it's worth. Yeah, I think if there's any type of smith in town, we could have them use like a wedge and a hammer to pry it open, or a crowbar if they have one.
All are possibilities.
Hell, they might even have a saw to just cut through it.
Yeah, they've got a big metal saw. It's perfect for cutting through lock boxes. They've got a blowtorch over there. They've got that good technology in this town.
Yeah, this is just a mirage studying it down.
Yeah.
We actually ate mushrooms yesterday because the fish had the mushrooms in them.
You guys are gonna get over there, and it's just like someone dropped a lantern over there and just left it and kept going. But yeah, anything else you guys are doing that night, or just sleeping through, resetting your schedules?
I think we're just resetting our schedule so that hopefully we
Yeah.
can catch a ferry in the morning if there's one around here.
Yeah, we shall see.
Shit, I feel really bad about that joke. I'm sorry,
No,
guys.
you're
It's
good.
fine.
It's fine.
All right. Overnight, you guys do not hear any dangers, nor do you get woken up, thankfully. But in the morning, you would eventually all wake up. I imagine in the same order as before, and that Karma would wake up substantially early, and then a bit later, you and Denoloq, and then Karma, or then Isra. But
Yeah.
eventually, and Sheila will wake up in like a couple hours after that. We'll see.
We're just all sitting there and she just yawns.
Yeah, Sheila is like a cat in that they sleep forever unless provoked into
Which is
moving
ironic,
somewhere,
'cause
and
they're a
then goes
dog.
back to sleep. Yeah. They act like an old dog and also a cat and also a bear, and that they sleep forever all the time.
I don't know how bears act.
Well, they definitely eat a lot and like
polar
opening
bears,
doors.
they act like cold-blooded murderers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they see stuff to murder, like the 1% of the time they see anything.
Yeah, and they fight Yujiro Hanma, obviously.
yeah. They get torn into pieces by Jack, yeah. But yeah, as you guys wake up, you do see that crossing the river and like this small rowboat just standing up in it with one paddle. Like, is it kayak? I think that's what it's called.
Kayak, yeah.
You see a man just like paddling through and kind of like catch sight of you as you guys are like getting up and just waiting and keeps paddling across the river,
I'll wave back.
trying to keep his balance.
Do they appear to have any like signifying clothing, or is it just like average wear?
It seems pretty average. They're wearing like a green robe with like some kind of black vest over it.
Yeah. Kayaks are usually like max 1 or 2 people, so this makes sense.
Yeah,
It would be a
yeah.
kayak.
Mhm.
It's like a
I know that,
personal
I do
boat less so
kayaking.
than a ferry, it seems.
Yeah.
I was more so trying to remember the one that you stand up in, because I know that's
Not a kayak.
a
I mean, you
gondola.
can stand
Not a
up in a
kayak.
kayak.
If you stand
Gondola
in a
is
kayak,
yeah,
you'll
one
flip
person
over
standing.
instantly. Kayaks are
Yeah.
very unstable.
Yeah, it's like he's fucking rowing a surfboard over to you
Gonna say he's
guys.
surfing.
Yeah, he's the
I
very
mean, you
slow
can try
surfer.
and stand up in a kayak if you want. I think the paddle with a kayak, the paddle like it has to be to either side of your body and like reaching the
Oh,
water
yeah.
so that you can maneuver properly.
Yeah,
So
I do know they are hard to balance. This guy's
yeah,
clearly a master of kayaking, though. He's got it covered.
yeah,
But no, it'd be more like a gondola type thing.
yeah, fair. I mean, I've
Yeah.
seen one person I think in my life stand up while kayaking,
Yeah.
and even
This
then
guy
it was
would not
hard.
be risking that
The
thing
only
in
time
a
I
river
ever saw
this
it, it was
wide.
my cousin. She flipped 2 seconds after she stood up.
Yeah, I could not imagine
Yeah.
it would go well.
The only time I saw
Yeah.
it was my uncle who like taught me how to kayak.
Yeah. But yeah. He'll like wave at you, but then just like keep paddling across the river. He looks like he's a third of the way across. He's going in your direction, at least in terms of crossing the banks towards you, but not specifically to your camp. He just seems to have noticed you.
He'll wave at us and then instantly flip over because he took his hand off the paddle.
Yeah. He's good for the moment, although it did look that he wobbled whenever he did wave.
Whoa!
I have learned it is not called a gondola. It is called a punt. P-U-N-T.
Well,
Not
okay.
a different word.
Well, a punt it is then.
It's
That
not
is
called
what
a
I was
grunt.
thinking of, though, based on that wiki picture. Yeah,
Alrighty.
this man is rowing across on a punt, apparently.
He's rowing across. It doesn't seem like there's any ferrying services nearby to our.
Now that you guys can see, it does not look like there are any like large boats anywhere across the river, but you do definitely see like a town.
Do they have any form
Yeah.
of like kind of rudimentary dock facing us?
No, it does not look like it.
Alright, so yeah, this guy's just a hobbyist. Unfortunate.
Unfortunately.
That or a traveler.
Maybe something we could try to do. Maybe do you think Denoloq would be good enough to like Moses the water
No.
for us?
No,
That
not even close.
That's
He
like
wishes.
that's
the
like
ultimate.
actual
Master.
waterbending
That's being a
master.
master.
I'm
Yeah.
not Master Paku.
Katara was only strong enough to do that after training under Paku and being declared a master.
That's fair.
I'm like 17. And again, she
Yeah.
was like 14.
Well, Katara
15.
was 14, but
15, I
still.
think.
And a
The main
prodigy.
problem is you're not good enough to do that.
He was also
More
a
so, she
prodigy who
didn't have
studied
a master
direct.
training them at the moment.
I mean,
Yeah.
Katara also didn't have master training. She had secondhand training from Aang.
No, I
Well,
mean,
no, she
when
did
they-
have full
when they
master
mastered
training.
it, they were trained from Paku.
Yeah, they had full master training from Paku at that point.
Yeah.
Because that was going across Snake Way, which was like 5 episodes before she
Snake Way?
beat Azula in a fight for the
Did
first
it
time.
again, man.
Watching over Book 2 again was crazy because in the finale, it's like watching Azula and Zuko tag team with Katara and Aang is losing to both Azula and Zuko, and Katara's beating Azula and like going even with Zuko. They were like smoking some crazy shit in that
Zuko
fight.
power scaling.
I think Aang
Yeah.
I think Aang was mentally nerfed at the time because he just got like the information about the Avatar
Oh,
state.
very, very probably. He was performing badly in that fight. Or more so, everyone else was on some shit in that fight, and Aang was not.
Yeah.
He was doing stuff, and then Azula shot him and killed him immediately.
Yeah.
Then Katara, like, fucking flew out of there. But yeah, what are you guys doing this early? What's your
Alrighty.
plan?
Well, I don't think Mr. Punt is over
Yeah,
there.
Mr. Punt.
I don't think the punt is going
That's
to help us.
no,
out.
that's his name. He is now Mr. Punt.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be much help to us. So, we have to go across a 300. We have to ford a 300-foot river, 300-foot wide river.
I feel everyone should know punter is the correct noun for man who is
Thank you. Yeah.
driving
Man
a
who
punt.
punts is a
Man who
punter.
punts.
That man is
If
punting his way across the river.
If we're near Woodland, we could try and make like a boat/raft type thing
I don't
to
think we
get
have
us
anything
across.
to cut down trees effectively.
That's fair, I guess.
Easily, but you could try.
We could try,
Yeah.
but I think
We would be pushing our luck.
I think
Oh, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
the Sheila relay is probably the best.
To be
way.
fair, actually, Isra does technically have the ability, because it's a mastered technique, for you to break things. So you
It's
could just
true.
you could just sand tentacle through a tree, and it would not be a clean cut by any stretch, but you could break a tree.
Yeah.
I don't know if they want to break a tree though.
Yeah, it might not be the best plan. I'm just saying, if anyone
No,
could,
no, no. Morally, I don't know if they want to break a tree.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Could I? Especially not with all the spirits running around.
Oh
No.
yeah. You've heard stuff is getting bad. You don't want to make it worse.
The trees gave us
Yeah.
this lockbox. We're not hurting them right now.
Yeah. The tree's
Fair.
ancestors gave you a lockbox, and then you turn and kill one. How dare you?
The lockbox just disappeared.
No, that lockbox is gonna
Oh, wait,
open and like
I'm
shoot
pretty
a
su-
demon
I'm-
out of it.
I'm pretty sure I could air scooter over. I think I could air scooter hover over the water. Actually.
Probably, yeah.
For 300 feet might be pretty hard.
It
But
would be
you could definitely
difficult,
do.
but
a
you
good
could
amount.
try.
Can you swim?
I'm sure. I'm not going to say any of you can't swim unless you guys have it written. That
Isra would not be able to swim.
I was going to say Isra's from the desert, so
Yeah.
it makes sense that you could not. swim.
You would.
I'm from the southern air temple. I probably have some pretty decent swim training.
Probably.
Yeah, you
and
probably
you as
got
from the
lucky
Ember
that swim.
Islands, you're able to swim.
Yeah,
You're
so
from
everyone but
beach.
Isra
Yeah.
can swim.
I will say also,
Yeah.
Denoloq probably would have taught you how to swim if
Yeah.
they didn't know how.
If for some reason they
Yeah.
didn't know, absolutely.
Yeah, but no, they would have gotten swim lessons like as a kid or whatever.
Yeah, you're from Ember Island. You couldn't have not learned how to swim.
Oh,
You're from the
300,
Yeah.
beach episode. On it.
300 feet isn't that bad for just an air scooter, I don't think. I don't think I
No,
would...
it's not that crazy of it.
It's by no means impossible. It would still probably rely on your skills and training, since you don't have the air scooter mastered.
Could I
but it
push
would
my luck
certainly be
instead?
possible.
Air scootering above water, I think they can.
I guess that's true. Yeah, it's meant for surfaces, not necessarily the surface of water.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd say that could be a push your luck.
Alrighty,
Are you
I'll
going across alone before everyone
No,
else?
I'll wait for everyone else to get ready to. That way, in case if something goes wrong, they can help me out.
If Isra goes across first, they can use their whip as like a rope to help get you out of the water back
Yeah,
to
I
the
think-
other side.
Your whip isn't very long. Though.
It's probably like 20 feet long, but
Like
for it
50.
to be an effective weapon, it needs to snap, which means it's effectively half its length.
Do you think Sheila could carry Denoloq, Isra, and you in one go?
Probably. They're big enough to. It would more so be a question of could you guys hold on while she was swimming? Because it's not like she's using her paws to hold you.
Do they doggy
Fair.
paddle? That's the question.
Yes, bears doggy paddle. That's how animals swim.
And so do dogs.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, so holding on.
Alright, I think it might be Denoloq and +1. They go across. Then Denoloq gets the other one.
That's kind of.
Yeah.
I think that's the best move.
Sheila could technically hold someone in her mouth, which would be
Could
incredibly
I just
unsafe.
send two people on Sheila and swim myself?
You could definitely try. You would have to rely on your skills and training, though.
That's
As in
fine.
Denoloq would, yeah, because swimming 300 feet is no easy task.
Not in a river.
how intense does like the river look? Does it look to be are the waters like calm or are they like rushing?
They're not rushing. They are moving though. They're not still waters. Like
All
that
right.
guy on the punt is clearly still like having to keep his balance and like row in a way that's keeping him from going too downstream, but he is generally drifting downstream at a steady pace.
Like, this is a strait that
Yeah,
goes straight out to the ocean, so it's probably pretty rough. Like,
Yeah.
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 So yeah,
And also, there's the case of
Everyone-
Sheila liking Denoloq the most, probably, because it's his feature.
at
True.
the very least, mechanically, yes. Thus far, there has not been a lot of time to establish that. But Denoloq has been sourcing most of the fish they've been eating, so they're definitely leaning towards the food monger.
Indeed.
Fair.
Yeah, so 2 of us on Sheila, and then Denoloq swimming with Karma. Air scootering, hopefully?
Yeah. All right. So Karma, you'll be relying on your skills or pushing your luck, and Denoloq will be relying on his skills and training.
Alright.
The other 2 are riding Sheila. Sheila can swim disgustingly fast, by the way, like scarily fast.
Do we want to get
I
the,
guess we're busy
do we want
trying
to
to
get the
keep our
Minecraft
stuff
carrot
dry.
on a stick, but fish instead?
Yeah.
Dry. If that's just a normal fishing rod.
It does not seem like you need to force her to go into the water. Surprisingly, she likes the water.
It's like a bath.
You might
but they
need it
like
to. You might need it to get her out of the water, but not into it.
Alrighty. That's the other problem, getting our stuff across without...
Yeah.
Well, we can carry it mostly on them, hopefully.
Yeah.
It's probably going to get a little bit wet. So our
Luckily, I
clothes
don't
and
have
our
anything,
clothes.
really, other than, like, the bare essentials, so I'm fine.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
probably have like a cloak and maybe a satchel to carry anything.
Yeah,
that you
you're
really need.
slow. You're so
Yeah.
lightweight that you could actually plausibly air scooter over this. If someone else with equipment were to try to air scooter over the water, it would be significantly more difficult.
Alrighty,
Yeah.
I'll try
Does
my...
Karma have a glider?
No.
Okay.
Only Karma does not have one. That's all I'll say. Not only masters get them, but Karma did not want to take one as long as he wasn't a master. As I
It never
believe what
clicked
he
with
said.
him.
Yeah.
So, do I need to roll?
Yes, for rely on your skills and training. If you're swimming across,
Alrighty, I'm pushing my luck. Oh,
Denoloq is good at relying on his skills and training,
yeah. Alrighty, I'm pushing my luck here.
as it will take
That's a
it will
normal
take a
hit.
substantially long
Nice.
period of time, probably like 10 full minutes of swimming, but Denoloq will be able to make it across. But 300 feet is a vast distance for a human to swim.
Yeah.
As for the 8 for pushing your luck,
It cost me to scrape by, but I do succeed.
What's
Yeah.
with the in parentheses there? A -2. You guys seeing that?
I do see that. What
I
is
also...
that?
What the
It's
heck?
not-
It's not in the calculation.
It's an asterisk -2.
Is
I
that
don't
for
know
like
what that's from.
advantage or disadvantage with like a?
It's not.
It's also
That's
not
funny,
doing
that's
anything.
fucking
It's not
bad.
actually doing
Yeah.
anything. Because
Yeah.
one
It's
plus
like
6...
it's multiplying by 0 to make 0.
It's also in Denoloq's rules.
Yeah, what the?
Is it?
Oh, yeah. I don't know what it's for though.
It might
I
be
think
like...
it might.
Oh,
be
it
for
might
the
be a
impaired
thing where
condition.
if you have the modifier on, like one of the conditions, then it will...
Yeah, impaired gives you a
it's
-2. to
it's
physical.
prepared or something.
Yeah.
Prepared would give you a +2 or -2 for impaired. Yeah, I think that's right.
Or if you have, like, afraid or something and you try to intimidate, then...
Yeah.
That's
If-
weird to be in there. By
if afraid
default.
equal
Well,
true.
I think it's toggled off. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
it's
still.
held together by more
Yeah.
if statements than Yandere Simulator.
Yeah. So you are able to air scooter across, although near the end, probably like 20 feet away, you can feel that the air is losing steam, and you're either gonna just like trip and fall as soon as you hit the surface and like probably hurt yourself, or you could take a fatigue to try to just pump out enough air to keep yourself steady until you get there.
It sounds like I take a fatigue either way, actually. 'Cause
I didn't say you would take a fatigue if you
Yeah.
hurt yourself. You don't know what'll happen.
Yeah, I don't know what will happen, so I think I'm just going to go
Play it.
beyond and push my limits and take the fatigue.
All right. Yeah, typically that's a rely on your skills and training thing, but this is kind of a mix of the two, so I did either one. But yeah. Yeah. And after this would be even faster than Sheila. Sheila would take like about 3 minutes to swim across. And then Denoloq would be about 7 more. He's swimming at a human pace across a very, 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 very long distance for a human to swim. But eventually you guys all make it across. And the town, which was very close to the edge, I will go ahead and bring you to the map in a minute. As you would kind of be on the southern end of it. I need to copy all your tokens from wherever the hell I had them last.
We could just put down our own
Just in
tokens.
Outport. You could. Sure. I don't know if they're set to default is the problem, but I should have done that anyway. So if they're not, that's my bad. But here you go. As you guys would be arriving down here, kind of walking into town a little bit after Denoloq would waterbend the air off of himself to dry off, but the rest of you guys are pretty okay. Me. What's this Karma's Isra's default token, Dublin? With the red? Is this their default?
Why can't I move him? I put him down, but I can't move him.
That's been a thing in Roll20 lately. I also cannot move my token.
What the
weird.
fuck?
I can move myself.
That's
on.
been like Roll20's
move
been
this,
weird
Karma?
lately. And
There's 2 of them.
in our Tuesday game, this happened to me like 8 times with Jet.
Does this Karma move, or is this one also
No,
dead?
you have to like do something in the settings to give me back
I don't know.
access to my own character for some reason.
I don't know what's happening, but yeah, hold on.
I can move
Can be
mine fine.
controlled.
Mine works.
All right. How about now? Does Karma work?
Let me put him back down. Nope.
Interesting.
Alrighty, do we want
This
to
is-
pause and put up technical difficulties screen real quick?
This is
Yeah.
real cool. Yeah. All right.
We fixed
We are
it,
back. Everyone
yay.
can move.
What the heck?
That's a problem. Okay, I'll unshare you because this is annoying as hell.
I don't even have you on in my book.
Yeah. Why is that happening?
Jet, are
Yeah.
you
Can
moving
I-
on your own screen, or do you just like stay still, basically?
Oh yeah, I was just saying. My bad. I can stop doing that.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
if I do
making a
this,
lot of
people see me
arrows.
move there and go back, right?
Yeah, did they update Roll20 mid-session just now?
For me it's instant on my screen, so I didn't
Yeah,
know
it's
if you
instant
guys
for
would
us,
see the
but I guess
posted.
since we are
you see
technically
Sheila?
moving, yeah, we can see Sheila. Yeah, if
Oh,
you
that's weird.
if you plan out your movement and right click to like, I need to stop here for a second, and then go back to where you are, it just goes instantly on your screen, but everyone sees you move.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I
Which
didn't know that.
I
That's
get
weird.
conceptually, but that's really annoying to see a 120-foot arrow just blink on and off when they're yellow.
Sorry. Sorry, I didn't know
Yeah.
you guys could do that. I'll stop doing that now. My bad.
I don't know why we started being able to see them. It's the weird thing.
I wish I could see it on my screen. I want to see myself wave dash.
I just saw it and it's horrible.
It was pretty funny.
But yeah, you guys arrive in town. It seems normal. While I don't have them on the map, there do seem to be a few people just mingling about outside. I do have
What
a
kind of
single
stores can we
average.
see here?
There's a general
You see,
store.
I do have an average man token, but I'm not going to deploy it yet.
This the sheriff's office.
It will. You do not see any particular like labeled stores. more so a lack of a labeled store, as there is a sign just on the ground. What is this drawing on the bottom right?
Bottom right. What are you talking about?
Oh, huh, that's weird.
What are
I
you
don't
talking
s-
about?
Yeah, I don't see
There's nothing
anything.
there.
You don't see this thing?
Oh, what?
Oh,
Oh, someone scribbled on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah,
That might have
what
been
the
me.
hell? Yeah,
I thought that was
I
just
didn't
part of
see
it.
that
over
until you
here.
dragged.
Oh, because it
It
was
was like
off
partially
screen,
off the
technically.
map, so yeah, it was like mostly off screen, but
Only
a little
Murphy
bit of
can
it
see
was
the
stuck on the bottom
off-screen.
right. Yeah.
Oh, it's funny.
All right. But yeah, you guys do see an unlabeled general store to your right. It seems the sign has just fully fallen off of the store.
Does the building still look operational though?
It has a door on it, so
Oh.
probably
Maybe.
you guys could check it out in a bit.
I don't
You
have
do see
money.
what is potentially a sheriff's office, or it could just be a building with a star sign on it. Who knows?
Alright. I think I need
Other
to
than
talk.
that, you don't really see any labeled stores or anything.
Is there anyone outside I can
Yeah, I
talk
want
to?
you guys to.
Yeah, there's plenty of like people just, or they're not plenty, but there's like a good 2 or 3 people just like walking around. I don't have them on the map though.
Do you guys see that hat on the map? I'm buying that hat. I want you guys to know.
I'm too busy looking at this fucking weird ass scarecrow. The one with the deer skull.
You're confused about the fucking lesson over there? You want to go buy it?
A little bit.
Oh yeah, that is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I
Yeah.
think Karma's plan right now is to warn the people in charge of this town about they might get invaded soon.
Yeah.
Probably a good idea.
They'll Isra will hand you from their or from Sheila's back
Yeah.
of their stuff. They'll hand you the little tube case full of the flyers.
Yeah, we have tons of evidence of that town straight up being raided.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're going to do that, Isra does want to check out the general store, see what they have.
I can wait. It's probably better to do this as a group.
Fair.
Yeah, sure.
Honestly, we can do either first, if anyone else has opinions.
It's
I
probably
don't
best
mind
to
either
stack
way.
up on supplies in case they are in case they go the there is no
Immediately shut
war
down.
bossing they route.
That's true. If they're afraid of war, the things are probably going to be a little bit more scarce. So yeah, we should probably stop by the general store first.
Yeah.
Does any of us have money?
You guys are all heading in there?
Isra can
Yeah.
pay for your stuff.
It,
Yeah.
Isra has money. I don't have a map for a general store that I have regrettably not
I can
included.
toss you one if you want.
I have something that could technically work, but I'd like a little more fitting of a map.
I'll send you one that might work.
In the set that you got the starting map from session 1 from the
Yeah.
hotel room, there's probably one in that like folder.
I have them all, and not there's one that I could use as a backup, but it's not my first choice.
I sent you one in Discord, Murphy, if you want to try that one.
Yeah, that'll work. Hopefully it downloads full size. But I just need a map for this, so
I also have a tavern on draw if you want.
I have plenty of taverns. It's not what
Taverns
I'm
are
looking for.
the map you need. I think my ibuprofen pill got stuck in my throat from all the mucus.
You'll be
'Cause I can
what?
just feel like a lump.
Jet, you've corrupted me.
I scrolled up and I saw like Murphy like typing out a bunch of gibberish, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's the combat. F D G
What the hell are
D
you
S
talking
E.
about? Me?
The orders in
that.
combat, yeah.
Yes. F D G D S E C A I D K A D A Y A.
It's a cipher I put in as an Easter egg. The viewers can solve it.
Us.
There's a lot of animals on this map. A very nice village.
This
actually,
place
is there
is
a
pretty
blacksmith?
nice. It even has cacti. You don't see one immediately, but you could ask around for one.
There might be a stables, and if so, they might know.
I mean, there is
where
a
one
stable.
Otherwise,
We're
they'd
right
have
next to
import
it.
their then yeah, they would either have to be importing their horseshoes or make them or have them come from somewhere in the village, which is far more likely.
But yeah. So you guys are heading into the general store first, or doing something else first?
I believe general store first.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we
Right.
done. Yeah.
As you head in,
I just saw the map on the map for general store.
yeah, like I said, it's not labeled. It's exactly unlabeled because the label fell off. But
This is a,
Oh
this
my
is a
fucking
specific
God.
store, actually. You have to be very specific
I-
about what you want.
yeah, apparently I did not upload the token art for the average man I have. I fucking am stupid. Hold on. I gotta find average man and put him in here.
John Revolution.
No, John Revolution is a hat.
It's John Baptiste.
He also has a hat.
He does. He has a top hat.
Very good.
That's the only thing
Average
we know
man,
about
token
him.
fly.
Because he does
Yeah.
nothing.
He's short and has a top hat.
They can fly.
Yeah.
Little baby man.
No. Alright. But yeah, as you guys step inside, you see a fairly nice store, despite the dilapidated exterior. It's not quite the shape I would like, but it's hard to
That's
find
fine.
maps of the correct shape. Especially when Dublin sent it to me last minute.
I mean,
But-
you should have been prepared for like every situation possible. Totally, definitely.
I thought I had a general
Come on,
store map.
man.
Actually, I just forgot that I didn't.
You should have
I had a taxidermy
17
store
general
map.
store maps ready at any second.
Yeah, I was like, this
I do have a
taxidermy
list of 4 general stores and 4 taverns.
Yeah.
In that game.
Like I said, I had a taxidermy store. I didn't have a general store for some reason. It's like, man, I need this
What?
taxidermy place, right?
Why do
those
you have a
TMs?
taxidermy
Is
store?
this
Why do you have that?
Don't ask.
Yo,
What
can I
is
buy
it?
Dark
Can we
Pulse?
What did you say, Royal?
Are these TMs?
No,
Oh my God, yeah, is that
they're
Dark Pulse?
They're very wide vases. They're
That
like glass
dark
bottles.
pulse is crazy.
Yeah, let me buy an energy ball real quick.
Oh my
But
god, are
as-
those TNs?
No,
they're like
they're
white.
not.
They're like bulbous potion bottles.
Yeah, but you can see at
Probably
the far
pickles in this game.
back of the store, the shop owner seems to be arguing with a
Pyramid Head?
hooded man.
With a
Or hooded
KKK
figure,
member, what am I
anyway.
looking at?
No, I'll post both of their arts in
Oh,
Discord.
I didn't see the darker black cloak. I just saw the cone.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, the
I thought it
Pyramid
was.
Head.
I thought they were. Yeah, I thought they were Pyramid Head.
I was like, is that a tower?
Yeah, no, hold on. I'll post both of their arts in chat.
Pyramid Head. Is
Okay,
that
the
you?
person is much bigger than I thought.
Who am I talking to? The KKK?
Here are the two people.
You probably should have used the purple
Why is he
background for
wearing
that
like
one.
Yeah, maybe just a little
the guy's that second guy, he's rocking like the end of series Sasuke cloak. Like almost
Yeah.
exactly.
I don't know what that looks like since I've already said I haven't watched the end of Naruto.
Well, it looks like that, but without the hood. There you go.
Okay, so he's just got a black cape.
Yeah. Yeah, he's an edgelord. What do you expect?
Okay. Yeah, you guys see Edgelord Man over at the counter.
Great.
Or at least seemingly having been arguing with the shopkeeper, although when you enter, they both kind of look your way. They stop afterwards and seem to continue in a more hushed tone. It's just a black cloak, although Sasuke's has a very wide V-neck for some reason.
Because he's an edgelord.
Yeah.
Get it over, or get over it,
Got
man.
a huge
over
neck
it.
on his cloak. Yeah, this guy's got a V face on his cloak. It makes more sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, what are you guys looking for once you're inside?
Vegetarian
things, right,
rations
meat.
in my end.
Yeah,
Which they
each
seem
was,
to have
each
plenty
was
of.
dried meat.
Yeah, you do see plenty of them, including what look like a mix between sweet potatoes and squids in the back. You're not sure what the fuck those are.
I think those are just squids.
I think they're just
They are, but they're
small
not.
squid.
They're not in the game. Those are odd squids.
Those are octopus squid. They're different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've got 18 arms.
Mother of God.
They've got
That's more than
squids,
both
but
of them
with 4
combined
arms.
normally.
Yeah. Squids have 2 tentacles and 8 arms or whatever, and octopi have
2
8
and 6
arms
I think.
already.
Is it 2 and
Nah,
8?
they've got 2 and 8. Yeah, squids are disgusting.
No, squids are cool.
Yeah, they taste really good.
They're fine.
I think I'm just gonna stick to these
Yeah,
peach
fried squid
apples
is
and
like
these normal
One
carrots.
is the appetizer.
Yeah. The golden carrots from Minecraft are my personal choice.
They make you see in the dark. Definitely not because they went bad.
Yeah. The rug over here, looks like it has like fucking squid like iconography.
What? It's just a bear. Oh, you mean below it, like the
this
carpet?
one.
I thought you meant the bear rug.
Carpet, yeah.
Yes,
Look,
the
those
squid
are-
bear.
But hey, they have pickaxes. We can pry open the box stat.
They do have pickaxes.
They do seem to have
Oh,
mining
yeah,
equipment.
Other than immediately looking for dried meat, is there a crowbar?
There's a
In the
pickaxe.
pile, or just in general equipment? Because there does seem to be just other than just on the map, which is just pickaxes and shovels. You do see a couple other metal tools. One might be a
there's an axe
crowbar.
in there too, I think.
Yeah, there's axes.
There
and
definitely
shovels.
would be.
Any weapons like a spear?
No,
No, that's
it
at
doesn't
the,
look like they're selling weapons.
that's at the
They might have a
specific,
pitchfork.
that's at the specific store. This is the general
Yeah.
store. Sorry.
Damn it.
You do, you don't see any weapons on display for sale. You do see that the man at the counter or person talking to the shopkeeper does seem to have something protruding from their cloak that could be a weapon.
I don't think we should buy a weapon off a guard.
Yeah, you might not want that person's thing, whatever it is. It could be a truncheon. It could be a gun. Who knows?
I'm just gonna peruse the peach apple things and the carrots.
Yeah, those guangos. You found them.
Are those
other
mangoes
two are not
actually?
on.
Now that I look at them,
I can't
So
tell.
I'm pretty sure they're apples that are like the two-tone ones that are
I
red
don't
and
think they
yellow.
are. I think they're either guavas or mangoes.
They could be mangoes.
they might be
but
apple
the big
mangoes.
leaf makes me think apple.
Yeah. In this, they are oranges, I'll say, because they are orange.
Are they?
Or
They look
apples.
yellow
They
and
can be
red,
apples.
which
They're
make
mangoes.
orange.
So what's the importance? Do they have like segments like an orange?
Maybe if you peeled it.
Or is it
Are
like
they like? Oh, you just
That's
peel it and
true.
it's perfectly sliced apples. That's like the best
Oh
thing.
my
God. It's like someone
someone
wrapped an apple in its own skin.
Yeah,
I'm just
it's an apple with really thick
like
porous peel.
yeah. Apples and oranges have such like different textures. And it doesn't
Exactly.
matter.
So this could not go bad.
Yeah,
Who
you
knows?
bite into it and it's gummy, but it's
Yeah.
apple tasting.
Yeah, oh,
Oh my
God.
god. It's like
But
candy.
it splits
It's like a gush.
perfectly into 8 slices.
Yeah. It's just an apple that's gone bad.
The
No, it's an
texture
apple
might be
that's
like
gone
similar
good.
to that. It might be like a ripe pear type texture, I think.
It's definitely not a pear.
No, texture, Murphy.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, like texture wise.
Texture-wise, possibly. They are kind of the intermix between an apple and any other fruit. Pears are a
Yeah.
weird texture. I've only had a pear like once.
They're apple but soft and bad.
Yeah.
I fucking love pears. They're just better apples.
No,
I
disagree.
prefer stuff that's crispier.
Yeah,
That's
they're
what I like.
literally apples but worse.
Yeah. I like
Apples
my
just-
fruit a little more sour.
Also,
so
apples
are
just
better.
taste good compared to
Apples are my
That's
favorite
also
flavor
true.
of fruit.
pears.
Pears don't taste bad the one
Other
time
than
I eat
kiwi.
them, but
Kiwis are
apples
also
taste much
great.
better.
I think pears taste bad.
Apples are really good, don't get me wrong, but they're so inconsistent. If they're out of season, like there's like 1/6 of the year when they're like the best fruit, and then the rest of the year they're shit.
How are the viewers digging this session? You like their apple talk as much as their straight of
Yeah, do you like us
tangent?
comparing apples and
Oh,
oranges?
God.
But seriously,
I'm gonna call this one comparing apples to oranges. That's gonna be the name of the episode.
We've done it.
Comparing apples to
We've
oranges
hit
to
peak
pears to
content.
mangoes to peaches.
Comparing apples to pears.
Yeah. But yeah, as you guys peruse, eventually it seems like the hushed conversation between the two at the counter stops, and the guy at the counter just pulls out something from behind it and gives. It looks like a. You guys wouldn't be able to see it without more.
I was
close
gonna say,
inspection.
can we try and like peek at what they're?
You could try to
not
assess the
obviously,
situation.
but
Yeah.
Did you say assess?
Yeah.
All right.
I can't stop looking at that stupid ass insult of comparing my art to Sasuke. Even I'm a better artist than that.
Nice.
Whoa. Say what you want
You
about
are good,
Kishimoto.
right?
He can't write a good story, but he's a pretty good artist.
These arts are not particularly good. This one on the left of Sasuke looks terrible.
I don't.
Well, these are anime designs. To be fair, I'm pretty sure. I don't. I'm not
You're
sure.
looking at Boruto design.
The one on the left is a
That's
screen
the
cap.
That's
from
in
Boruto.
Boruto design. That doesn't count.
looks
Yeah, Boruto.
pretty bad.
Different.
Yeah. The open toe sandals and the like dad pose. It's not doing good work.
Dude, the fuck every ninja in Naruto, it's like fucking running across like trees and like dangerous force and shit. In
sandals.
open-toed sandals.
Yeah, they'd rip their feet apart running like that. It's
I can't stand if
horrible.
there's any dirt under any of my nails. Their nails would be disgusting.
Yeah.
I mean,
why
think-
every like fucking ninja in Naruto has to have fingerless gloves for some reason?
Yeah. It's a sad state of affairs.
Fingerless gloves
Everyone
and
in
sandals. You
Naruto
gotta show
dresses
off
like
all.
an
You
edgelord
gotta
except
show off
for
every.
Rock Lee.
You gotta show off every finger and toe. They need to be out in the open.
Take the
Yeah.
dogs
You
out.
need to go
Let 'em hang.
Kishimoto needs to prove that he's good at drawing hands as opposed to writing good stories. So he's got to flex by drawing toes too.
Yeah.
But yeah, what did you roll for assess? Let's see.
13.
Full hit.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your question? Your two questions there.
Let me put it out there first so I can reference.
Well, we also said we can. I think we're treating it as you can ask any question as long
Yeah,
as like,
you can
makes sense.
ask your own custom question, but still.
Yeah.
I'd also say you can only do that
Sure.
once. You can't double up on unique questions.
So do we want to keep those to full hit or?
No, I think it's fine on partial hits too. It's just more so I'd
Right.
consider that a full blank as another option, but you can't ask the same question twice.
That's fair. All right.
I guess you can actually. You can ask what here can I use to blank, and then something else like what here can I use to rob this store, and what else, or what here can I use to
Kill this
steal
man.
something unseen. Yeah, like you could ask different things with the same question. So you could ask two custom questions if I thought they were okay.
Yeah. So you should.
I guess I have an idea for the second question, but for the first one, I guess for the I need, or I want to know what was handed across the table, but let's see.
Alright, I'm back. You're gonna
I mean, I
pair
think you
because I
could
know
just
you guys
say,
are talking
well,
shit.
what was the
What
item?
do I see being handed across
Yeah.
the table? Fair, yeah. Let's run it.
All right.
A gun.
You can see as you like peer past the guy's shoulder, it looks like this like bulbous like cloth pouch holding what you can only assume is a large sum of coin.
Damn. The general store trader is handing it over.
Yes.
So
They don't appear to be very happy about it.
probably protection money then, maybe. We'll see. Secondary question. What here can I use to break open the lockbox safely?
A pickaxe would be an incredibly safe bet because you can use the back end as a pry bar and the front end to blast a hole through the lock if you give up trying to do it safely.
Fair. All right. So Easter shopping list will expand. One pickaxe.
Yeah.
Yo, now we can go mining.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
go mine some diamonds. You have an iron pickaxe.
But not at night. Never mind at night.
I got that reference.
All right, we got to end the session early because Dublin can't stop making horrible jokes.
No, that one was
First of all,
good.
you don't like the one I sent you?
Now this.
No, that one was good. So
Was
it
it
goes
bad?
on for an extra 30 minutes. Every time he tells a bad one, it
Yeah.
reduces by 30.
We'll
But every
play
time he
for
tells a good
4.5 hours tonight.
Yeah, Murphy, why don't you tell them the joke I texted you as you were doing the
I
intro?
refuse to say it. I can't. It's too painful. But yeah, anything else you're buying besides the pickaxe?
Yes, but I'm making a list, so other people.
I need.
Was that you know that hat outside with the feather in it, Was that here? Was that like belonging to
it was-
here?
No.
Oh,
Dude, if you want the hat, we still have that Earth Kingdom hat.
You do have
I
the
guess.
red hat from the Earth Kingdom soldier.
but
That's true, but
that'd be cultural
that-
appropriation.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the hat out
You
there,
can't
it was
wear it.
red and
Yeah.
like, dude, the hat out there was red and everything. It would look so cool.
Let me go look at it. This guy does have some clothing in here, although it's not on display.
I'm making a character decision right now. Isra will like bump you in the shoulder and look at you. Dude, don't wear that. The feather will make you look gay.
Who
Jesus
cares?
Christ.
That's totally
Actually,
not gay.
Yeah, Isra is super homophobic.
Yeah.
That's
I wish. That would be
really,
so funny.
really
I'm never
good
playing a character like
decision.
that.
Yeah.
As
Really
character,
good.
what's the state of gay marriage in the Fire Nation? How's that looking?
Probably super illegal in
It's
the
the
Fire
state-
Nation.
In the Fire Nation, they're totally cool with it, since they seem to be the most open with women serving in the military, too. I'm
That's true,
considering
that's
them
fair.
pretty open. They may like getting into wars a lot, but they're also fairly culturally progressive.
Yeah,
I assume the
that's
water
the
tribes are, as usual, bad about it.
The Northern Water Tribe hates gay people.
Nice.
I mean, the
At
Southern
least as
Water
far
Tribe
as
probably
Denoloq
went much
would
better.
That's why they left.
The Southern Water Tribe. I'll flip a coin to see if they're like the Northern Water Tribe or like polar opposites, because that's literally
If
what they
If,
are.
if,
They're
if
only
it
gay.
lands, it would be very funny given something I told Jed a few weeks ago about Denoloq.
Flipping my coin. Hold on. Heads is the Southern Water Tribe is culturally identical to the Northern. Southern is they're super cool with women bending and also are super cool being gay.
The Southern Water Tribe is going downhill because they only marry same gender. There's just no
Yeah,
one being born.
I got heads. They're losers. They hate women.
No.
Hey, W Fire Nation. That's the
Yeah.
fire is the element of passion. That's my goats right
I
there.
will say,
then-
because of Denoloq's backstory, they are cool with women waterbending, but they are not cool with gay marriage. At the
It's
very
also
least, they don't
really
seem
funny
to.
because a backstory point I told Jet about a few weeks ago.
I mean, he
Denoloq
left
is
the
gay.
Water Nation, so Denoloq doesn't have to be okay with their
Yeah,
tradition.
Denoloq doesn't have to stay there.
Why do you think?
That's why he went to the Fire Nation.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he went to Ember Island, where all the fucking theater kids
Yeah, where
are.
it's called Amber Island.
God, it makes so much sense.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
get it.
Then the Earth Kingdom's kind of in the middle. The Earth Kingdom is on the don't say don't or don't ask don't tell policy.
There are no gays in Boston Say.
Yeah,
And then the Air
that's
Nomads are
basically it.
monk.
Yeah, the Air Nomads,
They're no
except the Air Nomads are kind
What
of
the fuck
don't
is
expect
sex?
to marry people at all, but they're not going to be mad if you start to be very close to people of any gender. That's cool. They're literally segregated by gender, and nuns are famous for being lesbian in real life, so that's not going to be a problem.
But
Yeah.
as soon as they catch you tunnel hugging, you're out.
Yeah, Jesus fucking Christ. End the video, Royal. We're done. We're done.
I think this needs to go up on Patreon or some shit. I don't think we can put this episode out on YouTube.
This is members only.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, I
This is
said something
exclusive.
without any curse words and got us banned somehow.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we're keeping up. Jesus. Yeah, the hat
In
is
today's
not
episode,
in the
Dublin's
store.
muted the entire time.
Yeah,
Guys, my audio is lost for some reason.
yeah.
Unfortunately, I can
At
only
certain
separate
points,
the. Unfortunately, I can only separate the audio tracks as me being separate and then the Discord people being separate. So
yeah, you just have to have full audio, just beeps every time Dublin talks for the whole session. But yeah, the hat is on someone else's carriage. That is not for sale. That is someone's hat.
Oh god damn it! Fuck!
Also,
I thought that
Denoloq
was gonna be
mentioned
hard.
weapons. We still have a couple knives, and Isra retrieved the sword that was seen in the
Mhm.
tavern initially. So if you want to
oh,
use
that
that,
had like something on it, right?
The sword does not. I don't.
Oh.
I don't believe it was like a fairly nice sword, but it wasn't like engraved or anything. I don't think.
sword, I can't remember.
I remember
No,
it
it's just a
having like
sword.
a message in it or something.
I don't think the sword did, but it's the vid's not posted, so I couldn't go back over that.
I think on the
Oh.
desk there was a note, but the sword I don't think had anything.
Oh yeah, we'll talk post session, but I know you didn't upload the last video, so I want to establish a
Yeah.
schedule for that. But the knives are notably Water Tribe make. You guys didn't really examine them before, but you guys
I
would have
would've-
had time during travel.
How many were there?
I think 3 you
Isra
guys
has
had.
3 listed down.
Yeah.
Then can we can sell one if I can take 2.
Yeah, I can hand you over 2. We should keep the other one to give over to the head of this village, though, so they can examine it or give it up to their higher ups in government.
Yeah. But yeah, after you're done with your perceive, the and the handoff is complete, the person in the cloak will leave unless stopped. Stop. All right. All right. So Isra is looking at buying a pickaxe. Anything else?
I think
yes,
I'd be
but
done
I'll
looking
do that.
at produce by now. Does anyone mind if I use my playbook move?
Which one?
Here, I'll post it.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna say never be afraid to use a playbook move. It's always a good decision. Unless you're trying to learn a technique from this guy.
I was gonna say robbing, maybe keep it on a down low. Oh, yes, absolutely. Go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
That seems
we
like
can
a
look around
very
the shop for
prudent
now.
decision, yeah.
Yeah, but I'll be
Just
done looking
watch
at.
this guy get like racketeered out of some money.
Well,
or
I didn't
Isra
see
did.
that. Isra did, but
Yeah,
I did notice that he was like
they'll probably-
uncomfortable about the thing still.
Yeah,
They'll
when you
probably
guys
let
came in,
everyone
they were
know
arguing.
casually.
So
After I'm done
Yeah.
perusing the produce that I hope Isra buys for me.
yeah, yeah.
We'll
Isra's
make a big
the
old shopping cart. Just
Isra's
put it in
the party
Discord.
sugar daddy. He'll
I
buy
mean,
you all the sugar
Yu's
beets
also
you want.
pretty rich. I don't know if he'd have money on him though.
I don't think you has money on him. Isra
Isra has money
explicitly
because
does.
they did something in game with their time to get money.
How
Yes.
was Denoloq getting paid?
Denoloq gets
Family.
paid
They get
monthly
mailed.
Yeah,
in monthly
it doesn't go to
paychecks.
me directly.
It's also room and board was a lot of it before.
But yeah, write in Discord anything that you want to buy that would be in a general store.
Yeah.
All right.
Get your grocery lists done. I'll brush my hair while I wait.
I mean, that's
And yeah, you can roll this check. You are totally allowed to. As
I have to talk with
you're
him
walking
first. I'll
right.
walk over to him and
Yeah.
I'll be like, "You seem unsettled about that interaction, my friend. Is there anything I can do to help you?"
I'm sorry you had to see that, but someone your age shouldn't need to worry about something like that. It's just how the world works. Fools have been coming down from the mountains asking for protection money, saying that bandits might come and raid this village if we don't pay up.
Oh wow, I didn't even need to use my feature.
Well, you don't know if that's the biggest problem.
That's true. Well, we're mostly just stopping through here. We have pretty important business at Bothing say. Is there anyone in charge of this town, though? We probably have some information they need to know.
Yeah, they kind of live in the town hall. It's and he'll like kind of point out a window, since there are windows in this building, like towards the main building on the northmost part of the map of the town itself. I'll bring you. I don't need to bring you back to the map. You know where it is. It's the big house in the center of town
Yeah.
on top. But yeah, the what would be the term for it? The mayor of the town lives up there with his family.
Ah,
They'd be the most in charge here.
I'll be sure to thank you for the information. I'll be meeting with them soon, hopefully. Then
Go ahead and make this roll just in case, because you did talk to this man.
Yeah. Alrighty. Roll with harmony. That's a miss. Yeah, he does not care. On a miss, you wind up creating a whole new problem with your questions and ideas. I didn't really ask any questions. I mean, I asked him what's
You
wrong.
did ask
Maybe
what the
that-
deal was with
Ooh.
that. So as you're talking to this guy, you do like kind of look around the store, and you do see that the like at the front door of the store, you do see that the hooded figure was kind of like lingering outside.
I rolled
before
2
closing the
1s,
door
by
as
the
you were
way.
talking. Yeah, it's not a
Like
good
that.
roll.
Like the hooded finger is lingering by the store, like out this door.
They were lingering at like the front door, seemingly listening while you were talking, but have left as soon as you like make contact with them.
Ah. I'll walk back over to Isra since he's, and I'll be like, I believe the person who was here earlier might have heard my conversation with the good gentleman at the counter.
Here, you just want your rations, right? If you want, you can follow him out of the
I believe
store.
that might be
We
for
can-
the best.
Oh, wait, I forgot we're doing
All right.
in that channel, maybe.
Make sure he doesn't go
What
and
wanted to do.
tell anyone some bad things about the shopkeeper or anything. We don't want some trouble just when we arrive in town.
Yeah,
Not with what we ran from.
I'll be walking to follow after the hooded man. After I.
All right.
Does anyone want to come with me?
If you guys tell Isra what you want, they can handle the shopping.
I'll probably stay
It
in the
is
store
up
for
to-
now. So
I'm gonna
Okay.
go try and. I'm gonna go see if I can meet the guy that owns that hat, so I can buy that hat. So I can try and buy that hat off of him.
Okay.
Bro.
So you'd be
Karma
leaving
is on
too.
his own.
All right.
Alright, you try to do that, and an orbital laser destroys the hat, vaporizes it.
No,
You
not my
It's
gay
starting to
rain
hat,
and it's
bro.
foggy.
Not my gay hat is crazy.
you
I want
guys
the gay
leave
hat,
the store at the same time for
Hey,
different reasons.
you look
So,
closer at the hat, and it's actually a baseball hat, and it's
it
red.
says
baseball
MAGA on
hat.
it. Yeah.
God damn it.
It says "I love killing people" on it. It's like just a weird hat. All right. As you two head out,
Sorry. It's just a hat that says gay wrong.
yeah, gay wrongs.
Yes, gay lefts.
Yeah. All right. As you two head out, one to look at a stupid hat, and the other to follow this ill-seeming figure, to say the least. You both come out and see there are more of them kind of watching you guys exit the store. And the one that probably left the store that you would vaguely recognize, although they're all dressed in a way that would make it hard to distinguish them, possibly intentionally. You see the one closest to you, like kind of holding what looks like it might be a sheathed like short sword. It could just be a club. It's hard to tell. It's kind of still in the cloak, but he's kind of holding it with both hands as he's looking at you, Karma.
Mm-mm.
They're mostly ignoring you since they didn't think they needed to look at you. So you can walk by if you want. But
I'll stay here for now in case Karma is like in trouble or anything, or I need to be here for something.
yeah, 4 of them, including the one like kind of brandishing the weapon, are looking at Karma. The 5th one is just petting Sheila. They seem to be accepting it. But the one brandishing the weapon kind of looks at Karma and says, "You passersby shouldn't look into issues of the domestic variety. This is our town."
Alrighty, I think. Alright, I'm gonna try to intimidate this guy, but I need to think of what Karma would say in character.
You need to say something that I think
Yeah.
is intimidating enough to warrant an intimidation check.
Alrighty, I'll walk up to the guy who's obviously threatening me. I'll be like, I'm a pacifist by nature. I seek no ill will with you. However, I also do not have a good experience with bandits. I suggest you leave before I'm forced to break my oath.
All right. Go ahead and roll with passion.
Maybe like put your hand over to Sheila.
Ooh,
as
do
well.
you want to give me a help action?
Yeah, I'll hop. Let's see here.
And you could just pump out a bit of
could I just-
fire bending.
Yeah. Could I just like back him up and like put a little like small fire in each of my hands and like hold him out to like show that I'm ready to fight if need be, and to help.
Yeah. So
Uh,
you'll take a fatigue for using the help action, and on a hit, they will choose one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be their choice. As the one kind of brandishing the weapon looks to the two of you, and then just spits on the ground. I'm not in the habit to murder children, and then they'll back off for now.
I haven't been a child for a long time. You should.
He seemed to almost be looking more at you as he said that, since you was the one who came up to
Yeah,
help.
Yeah, but he said
and then was a
children, like
child.
plural.
But yes, he definitely meant both of you. But yeah, they will back off as they'll kind of walk northward out of town, assuming you guys don't stop them or try to stop them.
No, I'm fine.
I don't think that'll be the end of this, unfortunately.
Sadly, yeah, but at least they're not,
At least they're not doing
bothering us
anything
anymore.
right now. We can give warning, at least, hopefully.
Yeah.
Back inside the shop, look through this gigantic shopping list. You guys are buying a lot.
Not that much.
A lot of them is the same.
Yeah,
Like
it's just-
3 of us have cookware on our list.
Yeah, Murphy, I just put down a definitive list because I don't think the spear or water bending scrolls would be findable here. Neither for specific saddlebags, but I put 2 bags and some ropes. So
I mean, hey, you never know where a
work with the
water
harness.
master bending scroll will be.
You know what? That's true.
I was
All
gonna
of them in
say,
the scroll section.
if you guys would like to look around the shop
That's
for
what
these
he's doing.
particular items, then go ahead and roll and assess the situation.
I will do that.
A nice hat, ellipses.
Isra will roll separately as well.
Yeah, Isra's list does not contain anything that requires a look around. This would, well, the nice hat, it's kind of a subjective statement. There are no hats on display in this store.
All right. If there's no hats, perfect. That means I don't have to think about it.
As for the assess the situation,
We'll buy some paint for for the Earthbender hat, so you can customize it.
No, that's still cultural
All right, Denoloq.
appropriation.
You may ask a single question with assess the situation. So, what would that be?
What was
Is that to
Idra
you
looking
as the
for?
DM or is it to the shopkeeper?
It's largely to me because you are looking at stuff. Though you may ask the shopkeeper instead if you would like to.
I can talk with him.
Since I'm looking for those 2 items specifically, I'd be like, or I'd look around first, obviously, but then if I'm not finding anything immediately, I'll go up to the shopkeeper and be like,
you wouldn't happen to have any like spears or waterbending scrolls, would you?
No.
He'll
No.
he'll look
We
at
don't
you.
like your kind of here. Get out of here. That's not what you did that last
We
town.
we don't carry weapons in this store,
I have to go
so
to
I cannot help you on that front. Nor am I permitted to sell weapons to minors.
I was gonna make the same
Other
stupid
than the
joke a
whole
third time
variety.
about the specific store.
Yeah, not again. We've had too many bad jokes this session. But
Yeah, if you want to spear,
as
you have
for
to...
the waterbending scroll, I might have something. I'm not a
Oh.
bender myself, so I'm not able to interpret them very well, but I have a bending scroll that I was sold a while back. And he'll kind of look back behind him towards the chest and take a key out and open it up. And as he does, you can see a few things in there, like a couple dark bottles, like 2 scrolls, and he's going to pick up one of them that has just like this like orange ribbon wrapped around a just white parchment paper.
Okay.
You see a couple of other things in there too, but nothing much. At least nothing that you can really recognize, as he kind of pulls out the scroll and places it on the counter, but not for you to grab, just like to show you. This, I'm sure, is at the very least a scroll of various techniques, although whether they are for bending or just martial arts, I'm unsure. I would be willing to part with it for a price, though.
May I unravel it?
Roll a plead. So roll with
Plead,
harmony.
okay. Let's see here.
Oh my god.
Roll hit.
I'm on fucking fire
Yeah,
today.
Yeah, I think you rolled full hit for everything today.
Well,
Yeah,
no, that,
so-
that
No,
assess the
except
situation
assess
was
the situation
just
was
a
an
hit.
8.
Oh yeah, you did. Still.
Or 7, or yeah. But yeah, he'll look at you for a second before nodding, and he'll like unwrap the ribbon slowly and hand it to you.
I'll
Or
examine
hand the
what it
scroll
is.
to you, not the ribbon. Yeah, you like pull it open and look at the various, like definitely ink drawn, like crude drawing, not crude, but rudimentary drawings of like a person in various stances. It's definitely either a waterbending or earthbending scroll, at least based off of the drawings of whatever's being moved, but it's very clearly something being moved. And that would at least count out airbending potentially.
Okay.
But the ink is not like red or blue or brown. It's just black like the person.
The ink's actually
So
purple.
it's kind of impossible to tell what it's supposed to be bending, but it seems to be like various stance changes of like bringing something up in front of the figure and then like pushing it out.
I might be interested at looking at that.
Is there any identifying markers on the people?
No, like I said, it's just like a rudimentary drawing of like
Okay.
a person.
It's just fucking stick figures bending.
Yeah, not
Okay.
quite stick figure, but it's clearly just designed to be a person, not like
Yeah.
a specific person.
Clearly, a master at not drawing drew this with their drawing skills.
A master drew this because they're a master bender, not a master artist.
I have a question.
Yeah.
All right. So the playbook move I picked up, an open mind. It says you can pick up techniques and other skills as long as you have a teacher. Does it have to be a
A
person?
scroll does not constitute a teacher.
All
You would
right.
have to have someone help you learn from the scroll.
All right. It was...
So if it's a
And that-
waterbending scroll, I could do it.
No, you are not able to constitute a teacher unless you are the prodigy playbook.
Hmm.
PCs cannot teach other PCs unless they're the prodigy.
Okay.
Isn't that a specific playbook move even?
No, that's the prodigy playbook. Like it's the
Oh,
beings
it's their
of the
ability,
prodigy.
okay.
They are able to teach others moves. It's part of it. It's not the whole thing.
Well, no reason to not just shoot for it if we can get it.
Yeah. Isra's the one with the money.
Yeah, they're probably done looking around too. Or they have developed the shopping list.
Hey, Isra, come check this one out.
What is it?
Seems like some kind of bending scroll.
Huh. I'll like glance up at the shopkeeper and look back down at the scroll. I assume they gain no further insight than Denoloq.
You could roll a rely on your skills and training to try to interpret what these movements are. Since you're obviously trained in multiple disciplines, you would be trained in learning bending.
Is this all happening while me and you are running
That's
off the
true.
bandits, or would we be back in by
You
now?
guys would probably be back by now, or Karma would probably be back if they just went in immediately after. You's checking out that hat, so he might not be back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd probably walk
Yeah.
up seeing them having a commotion like this. Just in case.
By the way, out of character, I want it to be known, you was buying that hat out of their own money. However much is left of it, even though it's not a lot. They don't need a hand out
try.
from homophone to get a good hat.
Yeah, you walk
Because
up to
that
the guy.
wasn't
You walk
canon,
up to the
don't
old
worry.
sheriff whose hat it is. He's like, "That's my favorite hat. It will cost you 10 trillion gold."
Here's my family's fortune.
Yeah, we'll get to the hat buying scene after this is done.
Fair.
It
Alright,
will be
can
the
we-
climax of the session.
Can we get the art as you as soldier from TF2? I want your hat.
Murphy, if you didn't see, I rolled a 9, and I will pay with the 1 fatigue regardless of the consequence.
I could give you the help action.
It's fine. One of us would get a fatigue, so the consequence is only accepted if you don't mark the fatigue.
Yeah, let me look at the on full hit for rely on skills and training to see if it would be worth it.
Overcome an obstacle. On a hit, you do it imperfectly. The GM tells you
Yeah,
how
there's
to
no
approach.
point to help. Yeah. Unfortunately, the consequence for Isra will either way be 1 fatigue. It just depends on if it goes to him or you.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, the
I'm
consequence
not here,
could be
Murphy.
that he misinterprets it.
I know what you mean. I'm sorry. I'm joking.
You will die because of that joke. Kishu is now your character. Change your Discord name.
You got hit by the orbital laser that destroyed the hat.
Yeah.
Damn.
My bad.
Yeah, the hat's gone.
He was too close to the hat. Ground
Yeah.
zero.
Got
Yeah,
struck by
the-
lightning. The bandit stole it.
The hat just blew away in the wind. Who could have seen that coming?
Yeah.
And it was just sitting there.
I'm gonna redraw Big Hat Guy to have a feather in the hat and have that guy be the main villain of this campaign after he steals it from you.
Does Will have a hat? Because I think the feather would fit Will.
Which game is that in?
I don't know. It's one of his names. Mustache Jethro.
Oh, in PTU.
Was it Will in that one?
Yeah, he was Will in PTU.
Okay. But yeah,
He
Jethro.
doesn't get the hat.
But he has a hat. The feather would fit him.
It's triangular though. But yeah. You can tell this is definitely a more solid stance at the very least than sand bending and then traditional water bending.
So it could be ice or earth.
It's definitely either water bending or some strange type of fire bending. You can tell it's not earth bending.
Oh, okay. So it could be ice, maybe, if it's not normal water bending.
If it's
Or it's
ice,
just a
I
weird
feel
type
like
of water bending.
Denoloq would have been able to interpret it a bit better.
Then maybe it's swamp bending. Although Isra wouldn't know about that.
Oh, it could be swamp bending. You might.
It could be plant
yeah.
bending. Yeah.
Sorry, I said swamp.
Yeah, you don't bend just the swamp. You
Could be
bend the
mud
plant.
bending.
I was gonna say mud, but that's technically earth, and it would have a
No,
softer
mud
stance
is
than earth.
technically both. But that
Well,
would
yeah, but that would
explain
mean
why
would
you
be
can't.
earth.
Yeah, but anytime,
it's both.
anytime a bending would be
No, but you
both,
said
it
this
defaults
is
to
not.
Earth all the time. Anytime it would be both, it defaults to Earth.
I just mean that Murphy said it couldn't be earth, so I thought that meant it's not a discipline of earth bending. Either.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, it's not a discipline of earthbending you've ever seen.
Yes. Obviously, it could be lava, but I don't know about that.
That'd be an earthbending magma.
Yeah.
Yeah,
either
Isra has no fucking idea what lava bending is.
Yeah, either said water bending or weird fire bending, but it's a strong, solid stance that you wouldn't expect with either of them. So it's probably like some earth adjacent water bending, like mud bending.
Yeah. I see no problem in adding this to our cart, I guess. If you guys have selected all you want, I can.
The pursuit of knowledge is
this man.
Pursuit of knowledge is always a worthy cost. Not that I'm much one to spend anything.
Yeah, fair enough. Besides, we have an excess of scroll cases from our little expedition on the roofs.
A true fact indeed. All right, so you're ringing all up on this guy?
Yeah, if he has a list that I should write down, or if I just point, either way. Isra will walk up to the man. Hello. Could I? Do you want me to like list down if it's a big order or?
I was reading through everything. Not including the hen. He'll like omit the scroll for now and like look over your normal order. It'll be like, yeah, that should total up to 30 gold pieces. Yes, that is how Avatar money works. I don't want to hear any complaints.
That's fine,
how it works in this world, at least.
It's how it works in normal Avatar.
No, each nation has like their own currency.
And you guys are in the Earth Kingdom, and I know how Earth Kingdom currency works. And to be fair, in the Fire Nation, they also just use silver, gold, and copper.
Man,
now the Water Nation might.
Water Nation did straight up have their own currency because they tried paying something with Water Nation money, and they were like, "We don't."
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, Water Tribe money."
Yeah.
No, where I remember the guy specifically saying, "No, that's okay."
Yeah, money.
I'm talking about the same episode, but it's later on when Aang gets sent to prison. Dude, I'll pay the fine.
Yeah. Like, we don't take Water Tribe money. But yeah,
Isra will pull out from their robe a little box. How much for the scroll as well?
200 gold.
Okay, at that point, I think
they're a little bit taken aback, but
that's the price of a waterbending scroll in actual Avatar. That's real canon.
I'll see Isra be taken back, and I'll try to talk to this man. I think I'll be like, my good sir, surely you already admitted you have no use for the scroll. You can't use it. How long has that been sitting in your shop here?
2 years.
And how long do you?
I admit it's a steep price, but
how long do you think it's gonna?
Knowledge is worth it.
That's it. Knowledge is worth it, but only when someone can use that knowledge. How long do you think it would take for another bender to show up here to purchase it off of you? Especially when you don't have it on display.
He'll kind of rub his chin a little bit at that. What are you suggesting then?
I'm not suggesting you just give it to us, but maybe we could do you a favor in exchange for a reduced price.
Here, I can do the 200 flat, with everything included.
Are you saying in or out of character?
In character, but I think that a better deal for you. I saw that you had a little bit of trouble with with the hooded man that came in earlier. We could try and arrange from them to no longer be bothering you.
That would count as a favor.
He'll kind of look between the three of you who are up here right now. I truly do wish I could accept that, but I couldn't send children to do that kind of thing. Those bandits are dangerous. They've taken over the ruins of the Northern Air Temple.
Ruins, you say?
Have you not heard?
You see Karma start looking down in anger.
Yeah. They about two decades ago, maybe a little less, the temple was struck by some kind of disaster. I'm not too privy on the details, but a few months ago, some band of brigands has taken up residence there. Started charging protection money to all of the nearby towns to prevent their caravans and trading merchants from being raided on the road.
Looking over to Karma, Isra will say, "Well, that gives us even more reason to do this.
Yes.
Here, how about this? We'll pay you the full price. It's a little bit steep, but if within, let's say, a month, those brigands are no longer hassling you, we'll come back and get half of that payment back."
Go ahead and roll a plead. Because this is by no means a bad deal for him, but it's more of a conscious thing as opposed to a price thing.
Could we count that as him helping me from earlier when I suggested it?
I think that would
yeah, totally.
I think the help action can really be either side.
Yes, yeah. Basically, if someone's helping already, like pre-roll, I'll allow whoever wants to roll.
Yeah, all right.
As long as both participated.
Let's hope I don't roll 2 1s again. Full hit.
Yeah.
You don't even need to help me.
Nice.
Yeah. He did in-game and just didn't need to take the fatigue
he didn't
because you guys both made very good points.
Yeah, he didn't need to stress himself to help me.
If your minds are truly set on taking those bandits out of the picture, regardless of whether you have the scroll or not, then you could use all the help you can get and it'll push the scroll forward. Don't worry about paying it back. Just when you're done with it, come back so I can make sure you're safe.
Nice. I thank you for this generous act of yours.
Yes. Thank you.
I'm afraid
I can't say it's purely generous. You would be taking the racket out of my hair, but yes. I couldn't stand to see kids get killed.
You don't need to worry about it. It's no longer a purely generous act on my part either anymore. And I'll start walking out of the store.
Isra will go to collect the stuff they bought, probably bag it all up, and
you do have to pay for that. Still. 30 gold for that.
Yeah, they'll pay that. So
yeah,
I'll drain 1.
Were the saddlebags part of that grocery list? I can't remember.
I put 2 bags because I didn't know if there would be actual saddlebags, but if there were actual
there wouldn't be fitted saddlebags for a polar bear dog, but if that's what you meant, there would be like ostrich horse saddlebags, which you could appropriate to fit with some rope and creative thinking.
We would need a saddle first, though, so we need to find a leather worker.
Yeah, we can go to the stable across the street in a second. But for now,
I think that's the sheriff's office across the street. There's just a stable attached to it.
Oh, maybe. But for now, we can just use a rope as a harness around Sheila, and hopefully they won't find it too uncomfortable.
Hopefully.
If they do, we'll just have bags as normal bags.
They're gonna be like a cat whenever you put anything on them and they start walking completely weird for no reason.
Hey, no, that's not true. Some cats like walking outside with a harness. They might not like the harness, but they accept it.
But like they really hate like bubbles and like clothing.
Yeah, but he's a polar bear dog, so he'll probably be fine with a harness like a thing.
Possibly, yeah.
God, putting a piece of ham on a cat's face is the best.
No.
Because they just look so terrified of the ham, even though they want to eat it so much.
You're paying too much of a ham tax. It's too much. But is that all you guys are doing in the store?
I believe so. I'll put the scroll in the scroll, or in the other unoccupied scroll container for now.
Yeah.
Scroll case.
I think the one that was the least full would have been the one with a few posters that you could have just like dumped.
Yeah.
Or flyers,
we don't need too many duplicates. Probably just like
we can transfer that into the one with the only 1 knife now, since I gave Denoloq 2.
Also, those cases are much bigger than this waterbending scroll anyway. They're like full what's it called? National treasure like painting tube size. So you could keep the posters in with scrolls, or scroll singular. But yeah, as you guys leave the store, we'll go over to you real quick. As while the bandits have left and Karma has gone back inside, I got an Amber Alert.
Nice.
You're heading over to the carriage, right? Where the hat is just
Yeah, I
sitting.
want to try and find the owner.
You can see not too far away what looks like someone like tending to a ostrich horse, which might be the pack or the what's it called? Beast of burden to carry this thing. Though it would be over here, and obviously on the map it is not an ostrich horse, it is just a horse. But ignore that.
Yeah.
I just realized that's just Leonardo's hat.
Oh yeah, kind of.
Oh,
whatever.
from JoJo's. I was like, what do you mean? He
Turtle?
wears a
No,
fedora.
there's like
Yeah.
a little red and yellow bit in it. It's different. It's different.
Definitely different. Yeah, I didn't sneak it onto this map as an Easter egg.
Real fast, what is there a name to the general store? Or is it just general store?
Yeah, there is not.
It's called the
Okay.
non-specific store.
You could ask about this town's name.
Yeah, I will do that later.
Yeah. I suppose you will sort of walk up to them. And unless staff will ask them.
No one's invested
hey,
enough
are
to
you-
stop him.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll say, "Hey, are you the one that owns that carriage over there by the store?"
Yeah. Or I don't own it, but I'm currently renting it.
Oh darn. Either way, that hat looks really nice. Do you mind if I like buy it off you or something?
Sure.
That's really nice. It'd be a shame if you owned it.
I could part with it, though it's clearly important to me. I'd have to ask for a good price for it.
Yeah, sure. What are you thinking?
He'll like look over to the hat and like
You see
squint
dollar
and
signs
then
in his
look at
eyes.
you. 30 gold pieces would probably cover the sentimental value.
As a reminder, we got 3 vegetarian rations, 3 pescatarian rations, 6 days of normal
You doesn't
ration,
know how much you guys paid for groceries.
a pickaxe, 1 large pot and 2 pans. Yeah, but I don't think we've said what we got for the viewers, though. Viewer.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
that is a good point.
Oh,
1 large pot and 2 pans, 2 water skins, basic
What do you even
seasonings,
call?
50 feet of rope,
wrong.
and 2 large bags, all for 30 gold.
I'll post it in Roll20
Yeah.
so they can see it if they didn't comprehend the
You might
audio
not
version.
know how much that is, but I think this guy very
Yeah.
much knows.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
That's a fancy hat, though.
Yeah, true. You will say, listen, I can understand how it's very nice, and I understand it must have sentimental value to you. But I mean, you gotta help me out here, man. I've been to like a couple Earth Nation towns here. There are like no good hats. How could you do like 20 gold?
Yeah, I can do that. Sure.
All right,
He'll
cool.
like stick out his hand, waiting for the money.
Well, do you have that much on him? I'm not sure how much.
I don't know.
how
Let
did
me
you-
double check.
Did you
I'm
give
gonna
like
roll
did you
2d20.
give these to like
I did not. Isra does have a actual like mechanic to know how much resources they have.
It's not even calc. I was
Yeah.
going to pay 2 resources instead of 1.
I was gonna say,
for
yeah.
the more expensive
Yeah.
trade.
Yeah,
Sorry,
like,
obviously
Isra
if
doesn't function
I-
on direct money.
Yeah, sorry. Obviously, if I didn't have that much money in the first place, I would have asked for lower.
Background makes sense though to have.
I would
money.
say, yeah, since you're a noble, you could at least carry 20 gold pieces like hidden on you as like an emergency fund. That I could definitely see in character. You would blow
Fair.
that on a dumb looking hat, so I'm totally okay with it.
That's
So
Murphy,
I'm gonna roll 2d20,
Murphy, I'm just letting-
see how much total money you have.
All right.
Murphy, I'm just letting you know though. If you let Jet buy this hat, you have to update his art.
I'm not updating it for free. He has to shell out real money for the hat in real life.
Pay for that in-game currency that he didn't have.
Yeah, exactly. I'm giving you money out of the kindness of my home wallet because he has to pay me for this art if he wants it.
That's
All right. You have 21 gold total, so you'll have one left if you buy this hat.
That's fine. That's fine. It's worth it. It's worth it. One, because it's a cool hat. Two, because it pisses Isra off, and that's funny.
It doesn't piss Isra off. It seems like Karma's pissed about it.
I'm not. Karma's not
Wait,
pissed
what?
about it. I
Yeah,
just think
Royal hates it.
I don't
Who was
hate
the one
it.
that called it gay?
I don't hate it. I
I
just
thought
think
Israel was the one that called it gay.
it's
No,
just
I've
No,
said
that was a
4
joke.
times now that was not canon at all.
Yeah, it was just a joke.
Oh, I did not hear you. My
I just
bad.
found the joke irresistible.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fine then. It makes
He'll
sense for
stick
you
out
to
the
buy the
hand,
hat. That's
though.
fine.
Yeah. He'll stick out the hand for the money. Are you paying this guy?
Yeah, I'll pay the guy. Sure.
all right. You see a notification on you see the notification on his hub that he definitely has. It says Karma respects down.
Yeah, yeah. He'll take the money and just pocket it, and it's like, yeah, it's all yours. Take it. They'll just like walk away.
Nice. You,
Just like that jumping.
you was like in his head. You was like, damn, I definitely got scammed, but this is a really nice hat. They like.
You see like
They're
the
still
fucking
happy about it. They're
telltale
like,
screen.
damn, I definitely got fucking scammed.
You see the telltale screen. Karma does not approve. Isra does
Yeah.
not approve. Denoloq does not approve.
It's not
Yeah.
your money,
In this
okay?
guy's brain, he's walking away like, damn, I can't believe this guy thought I owned that hat. He's walking away. All right.
He comes back, Denoloq's just like,
What's with the gay hat, man?
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. After that, you will take the hat and and after
You guys are God.
his worthfully purchased hat, and then
Yeah. Like 10 minutes later, you guys are gonna hear someone yell outside, like, "Where'd my hat go?"
Yeah,
he
that
just
guy's
stole some random fucker's hat.
yeah, the guy you paid was actually the
Oh, man.
bandit leader.
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. I don't.
You guys are
like,
gonna find the
if he
bandit
was
leader
trying
and
to
he's wearing the
swindle me,
same
He
hat.
didn't know that I was. He didn't know that I was trying to buy something beforehand, so he could. He wouldn't have just randomly answered, "Yeah, I own that carriage" for no reason.
Oh,
Unless
you don't necessarily know
He
that.
said he's
but it's
renting the carriage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true, I guess.
He just said, yeah, he's renting the carriage, and you were like, hey, can I buy that hat off you? I'm not saying
Shit, I
it
should've
wasn't
known that.
his
Oh.
definitively, but you don't know. You definitely doesn't know. He
Shit,
did not
I forgot that
ask.
I forgot that all carriage rentings they come with a free hat that looks like that. But you
Could have
gotta
been
leave it
someone
on the
else.
carriage.
He just fucking had the hat beforehand. Someone set it down there and like went
You
to
can
go
only keep the
inside.
hat for as long as you have the carriage. It's like an
Yeah.
incentive to rent it more.
It's so the horses listen to you. It's like a magic hat.
Yeah, you put on the hat and then Shield starts listening to you.
Yeah, the hat of horse telepathy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously.
Well, no,
Yeah.
Sheila won't listen to this because it's only for horses, obviously.
Yeah,
What are you,
she's not a
stupid?
polar bear horse. That would be disgusting. Actually, that might explain why she's so big.
Exactly.
But yeah, as you is done wasting his money on this hat, you do see the other three come out of the store. And you three see like Kishu. I'm gonna start making an active effort to call him Kishu now because I can't stand saying you constantly.
That's fair.
You see him just like putting on the hat. And you can tell he got scammed. Like no matter what.
That's fine. He's rich. He can handle it.
But
Hey,
yeah,
guys.
what are you guys doing now? Bryce.
I see you have acquired your quarry.
Karma,
That guy definitely scammed me.
if Karma
but,
wasn't,
it's a nice hat, so I don't
if
mind
Karma
that much.
wasn't extremely pissed off right now, then he'd probably be a bit disappointed in you, but right now he's like does not care the slightest. He's walking towards town hall so he can get that business taken care of.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Kind of
Just ignoring you.
Kind of following behind you. Isra will turn to you. All right, so we learned some things. Apparently, there's some bandits in the Northern Air Temple ruins.
Oh shit, that
We're-
sucks.
We're probably gonna do something about that after going into the town hall and explaining what happened in the last place we were at. We did
Yeah,
find
fair enough.
we managed to get a bending scroll though. We don't know quite what it is, but we'll probably check that out once we can camp out for the night or something.
All right, sounds good. Yeah.
And then Isra will continue with Karma to the town hall.
Is
This
anyone else
building, right?
going, or is it just those two?
No,
I
I'm
think
going
it's the
to.
far one.
Now that we're
Yeah, I think we're all going.
I think we're all going.
You said the one in the
There's one
center,
down-
so I
one
thought
down
it was
the
this one.
Oh, I thought he
it's
meant
up
like
top.
center of the road.
It's this
Yeah.
big ass building up top with the with the symbol of the king over here.
Yeah, what the hell is this? Why is that here?
You guys, yeah, as you come up, you see the skull of what looks like a moose elk, like kind of pitched up on like what looks like a scarecrow type thing, but instead of wearing like farmer's clothes, it's wearing a poncho. It's
It looks
just,
like a fucking It looks like a Mateo Nuid, if you guys know what that is. Let me send it.
I do not,
Nope.
but it's standing there, just no anything. You can't tell why it's there.
Does it smell bad?
And
No, it's definitely been sun baked so hard that like there's no decay on it.
this is a creature from Welsh mythology that shows up on Christmas and eats children.
Oh yeah, I've seen the Salmonella video.
Oh, sick.
Oh, Manila City.
Yeah.
Why is it wearing a sheet?
Because it goes to houses on Christmas, and then
Yeah,
then
that's what it is.
the teenagers who are like maneuvering it, they have a rap battle with the house owner, and if they win, they get to go into the house and raid the pantries.
Excellent. My favorite type of mythological creature, some hungry teenagers. Perfect.
Yeah.
It sounds like reverse Krampus. Okay. As you guys head up past the fucking moose elk not sculpture. It is like a scarecrow. You do see that the town hall it's there. You don't think it's locked?
I'll knock on the door.
Is everyone else doing inventories?
How do we we don't have like a spot to put that down?
You just
No,
gotta remember.
I'm using a notes page.
You could just make a channel for it.
Yeah, so am I.
You could.
We can do that per group, but I think it's still better to have like individually
Yeah.
kept ones so you actually get to keep.
I
your
have
stuff.
I have a Google Doc with just gay hat written on it and nothing else.
Nice.
I mean, there's a
for-
notes page in your character sheet on add moves.
Is there?
Yeah, if you go to
is it for extra moves though?
no, there's a separate thing called right next to it called other moves. There's a note and then other moves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Notes is
So
for
it's
like
inventory there as
various things. It's kind of the
Other
character
moves, okay.
backstory thing.
well. But yeah, obviously everyone add your 3 days of rations of your type.
Yeah.
And then the other stuff I just have written down. But if we make a group inventory channel, I'll put it there.
That works. Did you get Sheila rations?
No, because we usually scavenge for them, and it comes out of ours. So
fair.
it's like a more expensive version. We'll see if
Yeah.
we want to buy some. seeds
We
for
could
them,
just
or if
spend
we
some time
fish.
fishing at this town. Honestly,
I kind of think that
You
we
could.
should just camp out back where we were, except the opposite side of the river tonight,
I-
and then
I
do
will-
the journey up.
I will explicitly say, since you guys have been traveling long enough now, Sheila eats 4 people worth of rations a day. Not like
Ugh.
humans. 4 days of rations every day.
You
Okay.
have to
Why
feed
Sheila
her
eats
4
4
humans
human people a day. Yeah.
It could be 4 people. There were
I mean, it'd be about the
4 bandits
equivalent
over
of 4
there.
people.
It didn't work out.
Yeah.
But
Sheila's
yeah,
days
I
of
mean,
rations are expensive.
I don't think I think dogs can eat fish after it goes bad without very much health benefit.
Hey, you keep it chill, man. We don't want to feed them too much bad.
You're gonna poison
they're
Sheila.
alright.
Make sure Sheila gets killed before she can make any usage.
We could buy a bunch of
You've used
salt
her
and salt the
twice.
fish. That makes it last forever. at least like
you could.
a long
you
time.
Could. Well, not forever, but long enough.
Yeah, we could buy a barrel of salt and just throw the fish in there, and it smells bad, but it lasts a long time. So we can just fish up a lot of fish, and hopefully it'll last us long enough.
Get one of
I
those
think
like
for now we keep with scavenging at night because we can still like
that
be close to
that
some water.
means we have to end near a river though, and we won't be that lucky forever.
Murphy, can you bring us to a map real fast?
Oh, like the big map?
Yeah, please.
Sure.
I just want to see a general path going forward. If there's
Well,
going to be too much going.
Let me put on the map where you guys are.
Yeah, so not much water.
Also, something else you might want to do. I didn't mention it because the last one was like a general source, so they probably wouldn't have had it there. But if we should probably get like boats or something that we can store. Because I imagine next time we go up to a river, we won't get as lucky as last time.
There are
we might
no
not get
rivers as
lucky
big as this
last
one on our
time.
way to Bossing Day.
I was gonna say, there's no way.
There's
That's the biggest river there is, other than like the widest part of the river.
And here's the
delta
thing: we're
down
going
here.
to the Northern Air Temple, presumably, so there's gonna be no water to fish in at all for like a few days, probably, since we're going through the mountains.
So we need to stock up like a full day of forage, and then maybe it will probably take us at most a week to get to the air temple. I think.
Probably not even that, but it's possible.
So we want to prepare like at least 10 days of rations. That way we can forage for a little bit on the way if we need to.
10 days of rations for us or for Sheila?
For everyone. So for Sheila, we're gonna hopefully. It's gonna push it a little bit, but that's just another.
I think we need to buy that salt barrel I just talked about. Legitimately.
Yeah. You guys are gonna buy a big barrel of fish and like tie it around Sheila's neck like a rescue dog's thing of hot chocolate. Perfect.
No, like we get a salt barrel, we stuff enough fish in there to last for the trip there, and then we fish again when we get there, and it should last us for the trip back.
Exactly, it's perfect.
Honestly, the basic seasonings might encompass.
You could feed
I
Sheila
doubt
all the
it's enough
bandits
for.
that you're totally allowed to kill.
No, I doubt that was enough for a salt barrel. Unfortunately.
Yeah, it's probably like a couple jars of like the basics.
You got like maybe a jar of salt, but not like a barrel.
Oh man, guys, yeah, the salt barrel costs 20 gold, and the salt merchant hates desert people. If only someone had 20 gold right now.
It probably only costs like 5 gold, probably still.
I know, I'm making a joke because you spent 20 gold on the hat.
No, I understand the
Just
joke.
wait till you guys find a salt vendor. They can give you infinite salt for free. And also probably kill someone instantly.
That just falls under earthbending. It's a mineral.
Presumably they can make salt. Oh, I guess they can extract from the ocean.
In fact, I think sand bending is like the closest thing you can get to salt bending.
It is basically salt bending because it's dust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That does actually lend some credence to the go next to the ocean, and a salt bending master is never without a weapon.
We were making a joke about that.
We could just buy a barrel and take Isra to the river we were just at because it flows into an ocean.
So, but that's flowing into, not out of. So there's probably not much salt.
Yeah, but this is also probably a saltwater lake.
It might.
That's true.
It is
pretty
so big that it could be.
And also,
we'll test that out when we get.
Also, that lake has water flowing into it from this whole. Every water is probably, unless it's like super inland, is probably salt water in this world.
At the very least, Serpent's like lake or whatever this place is called is an estuary, so it'd be partially salt water.
Ocean in the middle of the map. That water flows into Serpent's Lake and then flows back out into the top ocean. I'm assuming.
Like there is no explanation for that not being salt water. It just can't be. There's an argument for Full Moon Bay not being salt water, but even then, that's a tenuous argument at best.
So when we make camp tonight, we'll salt bake some fish. Hopefully, get it dried.
I don't even think you can say that because it does just flow into 2 oceans as well.
Exactly. And that's the easiest one to say it's not salt water, and even then, it's like maybe.
The swamps are probably fresh water, but that's swamp water.
Swamps are fresh water, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want swamp water.
Lake Lagai might be fresh.
Lake Lagai probably.
It's a lake, so
but I think
it's
a lake. It's
I think most of it.
I forgot the lake like it's like an actual real place.
Yeah, it's a real
It's
lake,
fucking
and it's pretty
crazy.
big. It's not that big, but it's pretty big.
God, I want to rewatch
not
Avatar
on the
so
map,
bad.
though.
It's really good. Just don't watch Korra.
Yeah.
I don't think Korra's
You
terrible. It's not.
It's
not
not
terrible.
It's not
just
even
not
terrible.
worth
It's nowhere as
It's
good as
just-
the original Avatar, but
the problem is it's a horrible Avatar show. As a show, it's just mid. It's mostly got the problem
Yeah,
of Mako as a character.
well, like
Yeah.
Korra has like 5 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 moments, and then the rest of it is just like it painfully mid and bad for Avatar's world building.
Or just actually bad, like Mako.
yeah.
Just every
Mako is a
part.
bad character.
I forgot about
Every
Mako.
part with Mako
I
in it.
fucking repressed Mako in my memory. Don't remind me of that.
The worst part of the whole. If he wasn't in that show, would be something I'd be okay with watching. Like that's the main thing holding me back is him as a character.
I've literally never finished
Amon
it.
is also fucking
Neither have I.
stupid, and the fucking how do they make it? How do they make they just like the fucking glorification of capitalism? Is not great.
With
it's-
Republic City,
Yeah, Republic City's pretty bad in general. Amon is pretty bad, but it's not the worst thing. As far as villains go, he's not the worst in the show even, because that's got to be Denoloq or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the
you
guy who
know,
became the
like,
reverse
Or
Avatar.
are mediocre at best.
I think
Yeah, the
Kuvira kind of works, and the rest are pretty lame. Although I like the
Yeah, the
concept.
hero-
of
No,
Red
that I
Lotus.
can completely agree with that. Kuvira is the only
The
one that
hero's
has
like
anything.
intimidating, but he's so stupid.
Yeah, I think the Red Lotus is a cool concept, but most of it's pretty bad, and not pretty bad, but pretty mediocre in actual in
Yeah.
effect. And then Kuvira was pretty good. I like that she just beat the shit out of Korra. That's fun. Having a normal
Her
person be able to beat
incorporating,
the
like,
Avatar is
metal
always a
bending,
plus.
with the collars, that was so she could force choke people. That was really cool.
Guys, we gotta get
No,
back
we
on track.
don't. We will after one
Oh,
thing.
you're right. Sorry.
Everything involving energy bending in Korra was completely stupid.
I agree.
And we
Yeah.
can continue.
Yeah.
Her laser bending was the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
I can't believe we
Oh,
have
don't
one
forget we
airbending
forgot about
subtype,
that,
and it's
God damn it.
spirit bending. Or,
It's not even spirit bending; it's astral projection.
yeah, astral
Oh,
projection bending.
Yeah, that's not
Oh,
a bending
dude,
type.
I
That's just
forgot when they
something
just
one
made a
person
fucking-
can do.
Well,
Let's take all
apparently
the
more than one
uniqueness
person
out
can
of
do it.
Avatar away and just make a Dragon Ball Z. That's fucking awesome, isn't it, right, guys?
All right, I'm swapping mics, then we can continue game.
Please,
Yeah. Sorry.
give me some airbending subtypes. I need it.
Hey, no one said I wouldn't make some up. If you guys find an airbender who can use an airbending subtype, then bam, you're in business.
I can't think of any. Is the problem.
but I can.
A wind
That's the
bending,
point.
maybe? That's just airbending.
That's
still.
it.
That's literally airbending, man.
Yeah, just airbending.
Tornado
Alright.
bending.
Good,
Still airbending.
good thinking over there, sir.
I
On the
can-
bright side, airbending having no subtypes but cool features means you don't have to fuck up and never learn a subtype. You
And you
can
get to
just keep
customize it.
learning airbending.
Yeah,
But
but
yeah,
why does earthbending
Yeah.
get everything?
They have 3.
For real. No, it's
Waterbending has
crazy
like
how
5.
Earthbending can be basically any other type of bending because, with all their subtypes. I'm talking about like
I
actual
will say-
subtypes, not just in this game.
this doesn't help you guys much, but viewers, this is for you guys too. I have made the executive decision of lava bending is something that firebenders can do too. If they are explicitly, like, if they train hard enough, they imply so much in the first show that Roku can lava bend because he's a firebender and that's why he's good at it, that I'm just executive decisioning it's like mud. You can do it with either.
But I can dust bend.
that makes the most sense.
Earthbending
Yeah.
is down to 2.
Yeah, I think lava bending just being earth and not fire too is stupid, so I'm making it both. But also that's going to
It's
be
incredibly
mostly
stupid, yeah.
irrelevant.
I'm gonna sand bend. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, you could. That's not impossible. You could just blow sand at people.
You can do like surface sand bending, obviously. But
Yeah.
the burrowing through sand or making earth into sand is obviously a little bit outside of airbending's purview.
Although with open-minded, you could just straight up learn sand bending at that point, because sand bending is
Kinda.
basically airbending. Okay, back on topic. You knock
Yeah.
on the door. After a moment, someone does like open it a crack and like look out. Just they seem to be dressed like not a servant necessarily, but definitely an employee. As they kind of look out at you and whisper, the mayor of the town isn't taking visitors at this moment. Is there something urgent that needs discussion?
Yes. Your town has worries other than the bandit.
Their face will like drop even more.
Carla's not in
this
a
news was
very
not
pleasant
welcome.
mood right now.
Yeah.
We have suspicions that there's the Northern Water tribe is invading the Earth Kingdom. They've raided Aspenport already.
Their face like drops even more.
I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but we have evidence if needed. We thought it'd be best to warn you, the person in charge.
We came here from Aspenport only 2 days ago, so the news is very fresh.
If you could give me the evidence, I'll give it to the mayor as soon as possible.
Well, we can't part with it because we're on our way to Ba Sing Se, but if we could show it to you.
Well, hold on.
Gladly take a
There's a
look.
couple of the
We
flyers.
do have some things that we can
spare
part
one of them.
with, but not the entire thing. We have some copies of evidence, and we'll pull out
that should be fine.
We'll pull out the obviously typewrite. We'll pull out a couple of obviously typewritten posters so he can see that they're all the same. We'll show him the cipher and walk him through it.
Yeah. It doesn't take long for them to realize what it means. It's a simple code. It's mostly just to prevent like reading over the shoulder.
We found some more stuff. I think.
Yeah,
the knives.
Yeah, the knives are clearly of like Northern Water Tribe make, or Water Tribe make in general. They have like bone hilts.
There was one more thing though, I think.
There is the Water Nation boat that we couldn't have brought, and same with your water.
We went onto 3 rooftops and found 3 things.
So the other one was the jars of like liquid that you're not sure of. The like little bottles of liquid.
Who had that?
I do.
You guys all.
Was that you?
I don't know who specifically.
No, okay, yeah, it was Karma. Okay.
Yeah, it was me. Or it was you. It was one of us. Either way, we're both here.
Karma.
Yeah, I'll pull out the vials. I'll be honest, I don't know what these were, but they were stuffs like the rest of the stuff here was.
May I take a look? And they'll like reach out for it.
Of course, but I probably will need those back.
Yeah. They'll take the jar from you, just one of them, or the vials, and like take the cork out of the top of it and just like sniff it a little bit. It smells like paint or oil.
I
don't know what kind of evidence this could be, but you can hold on to it. I don't think I'll need it.
Thank you. I don't know why they need this. It was they were stuffing things in chimneys as like, I guess, like to hide evidence, or either that or as like backups to put around when they were done. I don't know. Either way.
I'll bring this information to the mayor then, though I'm not sure how much they'll be able to do about it or how much they'll believe. But I wish you luck in traveling to Ba Sing Se.
I do have one more word of advice just in case. If any Earth Kingdom looking guards show up, speaking of a person named Goro Shishi, the person on that thing, that's probably not good.
Maybe leave town as soon as you see that. Probably discreetly so they don't follow you, but
they'll like nod slowly at that. Oh, okay. Our town doesn't have many guards to begin with. We're not very militarily advantageous of a position, so we don't have many soldiers, but it should be easy enough to spot new ones.
Yeah, mainly if they're like obscuring their face, that's a big thing too.
Yeah. Notably, as you guys have been around town, You have not seen like a single guard, which might be why it's so easy for bandits to take over, basically.
What is the name of this town, by the way? We didn't see a
Stupid
sign
Hat Town.
upon entering.
Yeah, obviously it's Stupid Hat.
That's what
This
it's
is General
that's what it's
Town.
called on the map. Would the map lie to me?
Yeah, that was Sheila who wrote on the map Stupid Hat Town. They also think the hat is stupid.
Man, y'all some haters.
Let me check the name in my notes. It's somewhere in here.
Is the name by chance on GM layer of the big map?
No, that's why I wrote
Damn.
Stupid Hat Town on it. Sangni. Or the village of Sangni Village, however you want to phrase it. I'll put it on the map for spelling. I'll just put it in Discord, actually. I don't feel like dragging you back to the other.
Hmm.
There. There it is. All right. Is there anything else you need with this guy?
No, I think. Unless we want to tell him about we're going to go stop the bandits, just to take that off his mind. But
I wouldn't. I
don't
wouldn't
mind.
tell them because they might have the same reaction as the shop owner.
I mean, the shop owner's reaction was, okay, here, take the scroll.
Well, their first reaction was they don't know if they want kids going and getting in danger.
That's fair. Yeah. Do we need to stock up more at the shop? Did we say that when we were talking about rations, actually? Or are we planning on fishing for ourselves, too?
I think we plan to spend basically the rest of the day near the river fishing for supplies.
How
maybe
long will fish last without
if
any
we
salt?
salt them, maybe a lot.
But if without salt, they probably last
Denoloq can
a few
water
days.
bend and therefore freeze water around the fish.
Oh yeah,
That's
we
true.
can't just freeze the
I'm
fish.
basically
So-
a portable
Oh, yeah.
freezer.
Yeah, we can't.
You guys,
if we get a barrel,
yeah,
we can
you
just
can't
freeze
do it
the
while you
fish.
sleep, but you could at least like triple its duration to like 3 days minimum.
Yeah.
But obviously, Denoloq can't keep it frozen.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it just stays frozen after
But
you freeze
if
it.
the ice would be
It doesn't-
able to not melt during nighttime.
I was gonna say, if it's cold enough not to unfreeze, that's
Oh.
one thing. But it's like if the sun's up,
We could
it's gonna
bury it and
melt
then-
if it's warm.
We could freeze it and then bury it, so the sun doesn't hit it until we're awake.
Well,
You could.
Here's the thing: we're moving at night already. I mean, we're not. We're sleeping
Although you
at
guys
night
have reset
already.
your schedules.
We're-
Assuming you sleep at night, you can bury it before sleeping, since you have an earthbender.
We,
It wouldn't take much time.
I don't think we need to bury it. Like, I wake up when the sun does. I can just wake up Denoloq.
That's true. But
We're
I'm
gonna wake
just
up on
saying
day
that,
2 and
yeah.
fucking Sheila's eating all the fish.
Yeah, they've eaten it's ice
True.
cubes and fish. That's like the true delight of polar bears and
We did just
dogs.
buy a
They can't
pickaxe.
help
By the
it.
way, we should probably open that lockbox while we're here too.
Yeah, we can do that when we get back to camp.
Yeah. All right.
If there's nothing else you guys need to do in town, I imagine you would be heading back now.
Yeah,
I think we're walking back. Yeah,
Yeah, we're
Probably
gonna
look scroll a little bit.
I think we set up camp at the edge of the river for the rest of the day.
I agree.
Yeah,
Fishing. I guess Tess says we can get salt out of the water.
We should buy a barrel too.
Do we barrel?
For the fish.
Yeah.
We can probably just use the bags.
I don't
if
think
they're
the bags would be
frozen.
big enough for our trip. Also, I don't eat
Two
fish. I'm
large
screwed.
bags.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah.
you can forage on that.
They did buy you 3 days of vegetarian ration.
I don't think that's
but-
gonna last long enough.
Yeah, not 3 days there and back. It might be 3 days there, but even then, it's going to be hard to scavenge up in the mountains.
Well, I guess I'm a monk. I'm used to not eating some days.
Yeah, there's also a good bit of distance still, like maybe half a day of travel before you get to the mountainous areas anyway.
Yeah,
So
we
you
can
might
do
be
some scavenging in the more forested areas.
Yeah, but here's the thing: we already tried foraging, and we had
For mushrooms.
That's true.
If we
Yeah,
go for like
you were
anything
looking for
you can eat.
specifically mushrooms. If you were looking for more general stuff and for more than just like an hour, you guys would probably be more successful.
That's true. I guess. I think then while Denoloq's fishing for the rest of the day, I'm gonna see if I can't find enough food to last me the trip there.
All right. I guess before you go though, Isra's going to try and open this this lockbox.
Well, I was hoping Isra could help me because
They can help you after, but the lockbox.
Yeah, lockbox comes first. I'll help Isra with that too.
Yeah.
All right. So how are you trying to break this open?
I think just flip it on the side. So like
I'll hold it in place. He wedges it open.
You hold it with both hands, and then I'll swing down at a side where his body is not as near.
Oh, I think you would.
So you're
I thought it was
swinging
just
with the pickaxe part.
I thought you were just gonna wedge it in like the gap and like pry it open.
That's probably safer for now. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and roll. Rely on your skills and training, I'd say.
I'll give you the help
You
action
are an
if needed.
actual weapons expert, so you could technically call this a weapon.
Expert indeed, because that is my mastered move.
Yeah. Oh yeah, with break especially, yeah. Hell, you could use the move break. You can use moves outside of
So
combat.
technically use the move break, but I'd be worried about injuring what's inside.
Well, you could break the lock.
I could break the lock, but I think
Hypothetically.
this is easier.
You do it imperfectly, so either you take a fatigue or something.
The box might just be permanently broken.
Oh, who cares?
So
We'll see.
yeah, as you're prying this thing open, it's a surprisingly sturdy make. You can feel that unless you like do something, quote unquote, do something, it would be lose one strain.
More mustard into it, yeah.
You're gonna break the pickaxe's handle.
Yeah, okay, I'll put some more mustard into it. Like move my hands down to the.
Yeah, you move it
further
down to
up
the base of
handle.
the pickaxe. Well, no, like make sure it's gonna be less leverage, but you can keep the wooden handle from being hurt.
What'd you say?
Got to get the dill relish on it.
Yeah.
What'd you say,
Yeah,
Jake?
you're like stepping up onto the sharp end of the pickaxe and like using your foot to leverage it instead of the handle. And yeah, you take one fatigue, but you are able to like push it hard enough to where the box like slams open.
Yay!
What's
Loot box
inside?
time. Pull up the CSGO slider.
So yeah, you guys find a rainbow butterfly knife. It's awesome.
Sick, man.
No,
Sick, dude.
inside you find 3 relatively peculiar objects. The first is what looks like a whistle, at least in terms of function, but it seems to be like carved of wood in the shape of like a snake's head, like in the general shape of like maybe a cobra, as it's wider in the middle, but that could just be because it was made to be a whistle and the shape wouldn't work otherwise.
Hmm.
The second is this like maybe a pen. Like it looks like a dipping pen, although the like part of it, the metal part on the end that you would actually like dip in ink and write with, is like made of what looks like solid gold, which who knows if that could be helpful or not. Maybe it's worth money. And the third thing you find is a little scroll, rolled up scroll.
I'd like to open the scroll.
Roll of magic.
Yeah.
1,000 years
As
curse.
you open it up, you do see it's not a bending scroll, unfortunately. It appears to be a map.
Oh.
A map of what?
It seems to depict the general area like you can definitely pick out the strait next to the town that you guys are camping next to. Like that's definitely there on like the bottom left, and you can see across the strait, like from around the other side, like around where you found this map or found the box anyway. There's like a dotted line going across the strait and then up into the mountains to what looks like the same direction that the Northern Air Temple is.
So maybe a lockbox from Brigand.
Hmm.
Does it look like a path that makes sense to have been walked into, or does this look more like
It's
like
very
a route that someone has made in just on a map that they have not taken?
It's a very rudimentary map. Like it's literally like the drawing triangles for mountains and stuff. But the path seems to go through a gap between the mountains.
Is
But you
heading
can't
up
tell
to-
whether it's a hypothetical route or just an actual like travel route.
might save us time.
Might save us time. It also, I wish it said how many days it was, but that
Dublin,
I
you're
guess that
coming
would
over
heavily
Murphy's
depend on your
mic,
travel.
unfortunately.
Oh, sorry. I'll mute.
No, I was not on mic, so that's what I wanted. Because I'm on push to talk right now, and I was in my inventory page.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I wish it said how long it would take to get there, but
But it seems like it goes
It's fine that it
between
doesn't.
the mountains instead of through them, so.
would that be slower than going through them, I guess? It depends on how good of an earthbender you are, I guess.
Which we only have one of.
Yeah, and not a great solid earthbender.
Yeah, you're gonna bend
I think. Alrighty. The pen. I don't know about that. I think we might hang on to it, at least for now.
I see no reason to dump it, at least. We can put it in
Yeah.
one of those scroll cases with a knife.
Yeah, but I can just put it in my satchel. I can just put it.
Oh, fair.
Yeah,
your one material possession, a gaudy pen.
I meant like the stuff in this thing in general. I'll just keep it on me in
Yeah.
case it becomes useful.
Yeah, the lockbox is for sure busted, but you can at least hold the stuff that was in it. Yeah.
Too bad there's not like a blacksmith here. Probably we could sell it for metal.
Doesn't look like it.
Probably not worth the cost of just carrying it with us to do that.
Yeah.
It's fine. We'll probably just dump it in the mountains.
I'll be right back.
That's
Or we
littering.
could, I guess, use it. We could keep
I'll
it as an
take care of that.
imperfect case for frozen fish.
I'm gonna pause while Murphy's gone. All right.
All right. So you guys are heading back to the general store real quick.
Well, Isra is.
Okay. Isra just left. So for now, I imagine you're going out to go forage.
I think.
Or are you waiting for him to be?
I'm going out to go forage. Yeah, because he'll have to spend time. Should we say what he's going for the general store for, or?
He can when he gets back.
All right.
It's not a secret. He's buying a book.
Yeah, he's buying a book, so he needs to read that. So I'm just gonna go out and forage while he does that. And
Yeah.
I think you and Denoloq should set up camp and start fishing.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Yeah, I can do that.
Or
Yeah.
we'll do.
Sheila will go with you and also fish. And by fish, I mean put her face in the river and
Hey, that'll
wait
feed her
fish to
for
swim in
today.
front of her. Yeah. They are a bear. They know how to fish.
A
They're just
polar
also
bear,
lazy
even.
and don't like to.
Polar
yeah.
bear dog, even.
Yeah, they are excellent at staying still and fishing for like an hour, and then they'll be too bored.
Yeah. All right.
But in Sheila's case, they're too bored of exerting themselves, so they just have to sit down after that.
Are we sure this thing isn't a polar bear cat?
You don't know. Maybe it's a polar bear saber tooth, and that's why it's so big.
It doesn't have sharp enough teeth.
You don't know that. It
It'd
was
be
pretty
sticking
fucked-
out of its
or
mouth.
The boat it bit was pretty fucked up.
The teeth would
Well,
be
they're
sticking.
saber teeth for a normal saber tooth, but its mouth is so big they're contained normally.
Fair enough. I mean, saber teeth are also like 7 feet tall. I think. Like they're
I don't think they're that big, but they are big.
so shield
Before
would have to
anyone
be like.
goes to any other locations, I think we should all pore over the scroll to see if we can determine what type of bending it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
sure.
can.
Yeah, I can give it a look over.
Although that might be a night task after the foraging
Yeah, I
is done.
think so too.
Oh, okay, fair
Yeah,
enough, fair enough.
yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go foraging for anything that's edible that can last a while.
Go ahead and
I'll get
roll a
started
push
with
your luck.
campfire.
Yeah. You is fancying his new
I
hat
got a
while keeping
normal
the fire
hit.
lit.
Cooked fish will last longer than raw fish, right?
That's
Yeah,
not.
generally
not-
speaking.
I don't know if it's not butchered, if it would last longer.
I think raw
I
fish
mean,
would
I
last.
can't imagine you guys wouldn't gut the fish
I
immediately.
think raw
It's only
fish
the
would last
clothes
longer
that would-
actually. If we
I
don't
don't
cut
think
it.
so.
I have absolutely no idea.
If we leave them whole, I think it would.
If you left them whole, them being dead would cause them to get pretty unclean pretty fast.
Well, we're freezing them, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
If we
maybe.
cooked them and then froze them, would that make them last longer?
That definitely would. That's how just food works. Sorry, I'm going to the image for the just. Oh wait, no, you posted it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think cooked and freeze is probably.
Oh, that's
our
relying on your
best
skills and
bet for
training. I meant
lasting
to
rations.
post push your luck, which is this. On a hit, you do it, but it costs you to scrape by. The GM tells you what it costs you.
Yeah.
You is in charge of cooking the fish that Denoloq fishes up, and then Denoloq will freeze them.
I can do that, yeah.
Actually, it would be better if it was frozen raw.
I knew
Is
it.
it? Okay, never
Yeah.
mind.
Okay. I'll keep this in mind.
You is on instead fish storing duty.
We'll get back to what happens to Karma.
Karma dies.
I'll cook what we need. I'll cook what we need for like tonight, just like what we're gonna eat tonight, like the fish.
Got it. Yeah.
Karma
Yeah,
runs
yeah.
into the
So
bandits and gets jumped and dies.
So, what are the other three doing for now? Denoloq is cooking or catching fish, and you is at the campfire. What is Isra doing?
Apparently, they are going to the general store to see if they have a forage manual for the or for the surroundings, I guess. For the
Yeah, you can
mountains.
head back inside, and they'll like look up at you again. Oh, did you forget something?
No, just we thought it was best if we had better odds of foraging on our journey up north. Do you have any books or manuals or any even wisdom on foraging in the mountains?
I can't say I have too much experience on the subject, but I do have a few botanical guides on the region that might be able to help.
That for the entire region or just the mountains?
Out of game, it would be like the Northern Earth Kingdom in general.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Do you mind if I look at them?
Sure, and he'll just like take the book off the shelf to his right and like hand it to you.
Sure, just don't memorize
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Oh,
Don't memorize this 400-page textbook.
Don't worry, I'm playing a savant. I've got this.
You have the keen mind feat. You're good. Just flip through it all right now.
Yeah, I'll like pour over it. Is it like animals and or flora and fauna?
It's
or
just a
one of the
botanical
two?
guide. So
Just
it's
botanical?
just like plants, but it seems to have various like poisonous and like medicinal plants, edible plants, stuff like that. It has different like sketches of them and like generally where they can be found and stuff like that.
Yeah, this seems pretty useful. Here, let me check if I have anything to barter. Otherwise, I'll just pay the flat fee. How much for it?
It's a pretty large book. I'd say 15 gold pieces.
I guess I should ask first. Do you accept barter?
It depends.
They'll reach into their pack and pull out the barman's sword.
Fair trade.
Cool.
He'll take the sword and hand you or let you keep the book.
Thank you. I guess view it as a way to hopefully defend yourself in case the brigands come back before we're done with them.
I should hope that doesn't happen, but I'll keep it in
Indeed.
mind. They'll just like put it under his counter. All right,
And they'll head back to camp.
and you're going to be reading.
Indeed.
All right, Karma,
Mm-hmm.
you go out kind of to the woods north of town and spend a good bit searching for herbs. Or plants to eat in general. You're spending most of the rest of the day on it, right?
Yep.
So you would be out for a good while. You would have already gotten at least a good couple handfuls of like various, like a couple things of berries, like a wild carrot, like just random stuff that has grown around the woods. But you find that you've wandered a little further than you would have expected. And in the woods around you, you're not sure where you are, but you find yourself kind of entering a clearing,
Uh-oh.
and you see someone kind of examining this, what looks like a chunk of stone in the grass, like kind of half buried. And I'll bring you to the map specifically.
Uh-oh.
I'm not there.
One more time, and I'm changing your character name by force. Don't think I won't.
Yeah, you'll become
Is it
Day.
Earth now?
Yeah.
What the? Yang Chen.
Change my name to Gay Hat Guy.
You can just pick on WoW.
Yeah.
Uh,
That is kind of what he is. But
No,
yeah,
that's not a gay joke. That's just a hat joke.
Oh,
I don't know if he's gay.
I don't know if he is either, but he certainly
He's Wu
dresses
Tang's
in a
best friend, I
certain
think.
way. Yeah.
I don't
and-
know.
Yeah.
You
They
doesn't
were
know
monks
either.
together.
They haven't thought about it much. I
Yeah.
don't think.
This was literally also part of the conversation where it was revealed Denoloq was gay.
No, not Denoloq. We're talking about Kung Lao from Mortal
Oh.
Kombat.
You're talking about you.
No.
uh,
But yeah, you see the person kind of just examining this ruined fragment of something. But as you like step into the clearing, they kind of look over at you. Oh, another nomad. What are you doing over or out here?
I was foraging for supplies for a journey up north. It's a bit difficult to acquire rations on a vegetarian diet, as I'm sure you know.
Yeah, the forest isn't exactly as giving as I'd like, but there's interesting sights. And she'll kind of like motion over to the block under her.
I'd approach. I was pretty trusting. Yeah. And what does this rock? Does this rock look? What does this look like actually? Like,
It's hard to tell through all the moss, but go ahead and roll either. If you're trying to examine it, I'd say and assess the situation, but it's hard to say in this kind of nondescript scenario.
I can try to assess the situation. Probably won't go well, but I can try. Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. What is your question?
All right. Now I need to think of my question. Alrighty, it's a rock. I guess I'll ask. Does this rock look like it's from anything important, or is it just a rock?
It definitely
not a
looks like it's
boulder.
from something important.
I'm bad
I'll
at
go
questions.
a little more into detail.
I'm bad at questions.
It does.
That's why I played
it
World
does
Creativity, because I'm not creative.
Yeah. It does definitely look like it's important.
It's important.
And it looks like it could be related to the air nomads, but the symbols on it are largely obscured. But the swirls kind of remind you, although they're blocky enough to where it could be an Earth Nation thing too, or Earth Kingdom thing. But you're kind of near an air temple, so it could be either.
Near in quotation marks.
Yeah, near it geographically speaking. You're in the same region as one.
It's still strange to find something like this far out.
Oh yeah.
Is this from where I suppose it's from?
I'm not sure. It could have been launched off by something. I've been looking for not evidence per se. I've been looking into what happened to the temple for a while, and I kind of stayed because of the people here. And I found that there are a good few ruin fragments that look like they could have been from the Northern Air Temple, but I'm not sure how they would have arrived.
You see Karma, just eyes closed, contemplating. I was but a child when it happened. But
Oh, so you're from the temple.
Originally, yes. I don't remember the day very well. Too much happened at once. It was... They were merciless. It wouldn't surprise me if they used something to blow this out all the way here.
Well, I wish I could say I knew more about it, but
It
seems the perpetrators were clever enough to cover most of their traces, although clearly something being this far out suggests maybe Earthbenders. Not an uncommon conclusion to come to with it being in the Earth Kingdom.
Could be. I'm gonna see if I can't rub any of the moth off to reveal more.
As you kind of bend down and like walk closer to brush it off, you do hear from a bit further up kind of a crack in the bush. As you see the cloaked figures starting to come out of the woods. Each one kind of brandishing a different, what looks like a short weapon. Again, possibly short swords that are sheathed, possibly kind of like straight-edged clubs. But the one in the center looking at you definitely seems familiar, like the one that earlier threatened you but then backed off. Look who's without his backup now. Still feeling brave?
When did I ever imply I needed backup? You're the one taking refuge in my home.
Well, squatters' rights and all. It's ours now. I think we'll end session there, and we'll see how this situation resolves itself next time.
Are we all there, or was it just...
That was just Karma.
They're the only ones scattered.
Yeah. He was the only one who went out to the woods and was there for a while anyway.
Okay.
Though next session we'll see if someone went to go after him, as it has been a while.
Yeah.
But before we end recording, we will go over the growth question. Let me see.
I'll base them.
All right. Okay. I think I'm going to sneeze again, but I'm not sure. It's like trapped in the middle. All right. So we went bottom to top last time. We'll go top to bottom again this time. So Denoloq, did you learn something challenging, exciting, or complicated about the world?
Would you say that like multiple onslaughts from different parties onto the Earth Kingdom, or at least Earth Kingdom villages, like that being from like the Water Tribe and bandits, would fit into that?
I wouldn't say that's specific enough to count, unfortunately.
Okay, yeah, then probably not.
Okay, Isra?
They didn't know that the murder had in there.
Yeah, that's very true. Karma?
Yeah, I learned that the people who destroyed my home aren't either they got away with it, and now there's new people there, so that's fun.
Yeah, there's squatters in it. That is certainly challenging and complicated. And Kishu, I'm never calling you again.
Someone already said that the fact that
You're
the
gay hat guy now.
the air temple. Yeah. Has anyone already said that the fact that the air temple was destroyed? 'Cause you didn't know that
Yeah,
before.
that was
Sorry.
Isra.
Okay then. Let's see here.
You learned that you're willing to get ripped off if you want something.
True.
That is a challenging fact, but that's more for Denoloq. That's challenging.
You learned you're down to 1 gold piece.
You already knew that they were willing to spend stupid amounts of money on that hat when they chose to buy that hat.
Yeah. They weren't like, my hand, it's reaching into my wallet.
Yeah,
Shit.
I can't control it.
Let's see here. I gotta say no for this one, not particularly.
All right. Second, we'll go backwards. All right. Kishu, did you guide a companion towards balance? Or I skipped one. Did you stop a dangerous threat or solve a community problem?
Is this like a group thing?
This one's a shared one, right? Because me and you did.
No, this is.
Yeah, I think so.
I think this is perceived singular. It's whether now people can answer the same thing for it, but you don't have to answer the same.
I'm gonna say yes, because without me helping Karma, you would have failed that intimidation check.
Yeah, bro. I would have, yeah.
I'm not sure if that was solving a community problem, but you did stop an immediately dangerous threat, so I'll count that.
Yeah.
I'm going to answer basically the same thing, because those bandits looked like they did not appreciate the conversation I had with that store owner. So,
that's true. You don't know for a fact if they were going to attack you, but they certainly were dangerous.
I was more working under the assumption that they were going back in for a second round since he told people about it, outsiders about it.
Oh no, they were mostly threatening you about it.
And still, yeah, I thought
they were a dangerous threat. Not necessarily to the community, but that doesn't matter. All right. And Isra?
Saying that gave warning to the people of this town of the impending danger of the Northern Water Tribe invasion.
I would not call that a community problem for them, since they didn't know about it.
That's fair. Isra did not help the repelling the footage they were inside. So I'm thinking no.
Okay. And Denoloq?
What was the question? I didn't hear.
Did you stop a dangerous threat or solve a community problem?
Not personally. I think the group did, but not Denoloq specifically.
Yeah, not Denoloq or Isra.
Okay. Then third question.
It's not that.
Starting with Denoloq again.
I think we all
did
got
you
this one,
guide a companion? Wait, what?
I think we all got this one at least.
Probably. Did you guide a companion towards balance or end the session at your center?
I did not. I did not end at my center.
I was gonna say I don't think that's possible.
I'm shifted one from last session.
You get reset at the beginning of every session.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Or at least he's shifted one. I don't remember if it's.
You were only shifted one.
I think you can shift one back towards your center at the beginning of every session.
At
But it might be
least.
you reset at the
Okay.
beginning of
One of
every
those
that's-
two, either
that's
way.
fine.
Either way,
Yeah.
if it's only one.
Yeah, I know Denoloq was only one away from her center anyway, so. Because you were only 2 away last session, and Karma brought you back 1. It wasn't enough last session, but it's enough this one. All right. Isra, I imagine it's a yes. Karma, I imagine it's a yes.
Mhm.
And you, I imagine it's a yes. Kishu.
Yep.
All right. Personal question. We'll go with Kishu's first, since we're going backwards again. Although order doesn't matter, and it's
Yeah.
not posted in here. So I'll start with Isra first.
Sure.
Did you learn something meaningful or important about your lineage, its members, or its effects on the world and others?
They learned that they can benefit other people using the powers of their lineage, even if it's not in a direct way, by simply, overpaying for things.
Yeah, you mean you could benefit by buying stuff for other
I
people?
can't benefit.
Isra
But I
learned
can
the
help
power
other
of
people
money.
Yeah, I'll call that meaningful.
Hey, it's meaningful to Isra. They
It's
can
meaning
benefit
that you're
people with just
becoming a
money.
worse person. Yeah, I'll count it. All right. We'll go with Karma next. Did you improve the lives of a community of average citizens or help an ordinary person with their problems?
No, I made things worse.
Okay, that's very fair. All right. Denoloq, did you pursue a desire or goal of your own outside of protecting others?
Yes, I looked for bending scrolls.
Okay. And
So I
you,
wanna
I do
become a
not have
waterbending
yours
master.
pulled up. Yeah.
It's did you openly and honestly express a strong emotion?
You really wanted that hat.
You,
Yeah,
you
no, he
lusted
was-
pretty hard
he
after
was-
that hat.
He was really giddy and like happy after getting the hat, so I'd say so.
You definitely sounded like it when you said I got scammed for sure.
Man, I got
Yeah, he
scammed,
was
but I
so
don't
happy about
care.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially. That was the vibe.
All right. I think that evens out to you guys all got 2 growth points.
I got 3.
Did you?
I
Yeah,
also
brother,
got the
you're
red-
crazy. Everyone got 3 except for you, who got 4.
Hey, that's not true.
Yeah, it is.
I
None
got
of you
2.
even marked the.
I
Yeah.
think.
Denoloq.
Denoloq got the balanced center. He didn't answer the first one. He did. Oh, I guess Denoloq got 2, I think. But
Yeah,
everyone
Denoloq
else
Yeah,
got
that's what I
2.
I answered the
Isra
first
answered
one.
first. They were
I answered
balanced.
all the basic
And-
ones.
Yeah,
Okay. So I miscounted then.
you miscounted crazy.
I going back and forth out of order makes it hard for me to keep track. Everyone else type how many you got because I can't be bothered.
Yeah, sure.
I think you only got 3 because did he answer the first
You
one?
only
Yeah,
got 3. He did not stop a community.
Oh,
from
I
being
thought they
a
answered the
danger
first.
threat.
Okay.
No.
So
But hey,
three-
I advanced
threes
my
and a
growth again.
Or no, I stopped the
Okay,
dangerous.
they didn't
threat,
answer the
whatever
first
you
one
said.
either. They couldn't come up with an answer.
Yeah, but I did stop like a dangerous threat, like you said, which was the helping
Yeah,
Karma.
I advanced
So it even does
every
the 3.
episode except one. And I think that was the second
Yeah.
first one that I didn't
It was the
advance.
first one, yeah. No one advanced on the first episode.
It was kind of impossible to
Yeah.
answer that second question.
It was pretty difficult,
Yeah.
yeah.
I did it.
You guys were right on the verge of doing it. Yeah, you guys could keep track of the balance questions. I did not do a good job of doing that. Isra got 3, Denoloq got 2, Karma got 3, I think.
Yeah, I think
Or
it's
4?
everyone but Denoloq
3.
got 3. Hey, I didn't answer my personal
I'd
one for
also
once.
raise that.
Yeah.
That's usually the one I always get.
I managed to get mine this time, even if it was a little bit.
Even if it was a reach.
It's fair. Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think it was very much of a reach.
It's certainly meaningful in that you've learned that you can use exorbitant amounts of money to get other people's stuff.
My original plan, because I'm not talking about our companions, I was talking about the merchant. I was originally planning to massively overpay him,
Yeah.
but then we came to the thing of he let us get the scroll for free instead of even a half pay.
Yeah. He decided that if you guys were going to get yourselves killed potentially, he could at the very least try to even your odds as best he can. clearly you were going to go up and do it. Anyway, I think that's the end of what we need to record.
Yep.
Everyone's saying call after for a bit, but I think we're good to go. So outro. Goodbye.
Yeah, outros are
everyone.
for casuals because we didn't even have an intro
Outro.
this time.
Outros are for cows.
I introed us. Did you not record it?
I meant the lore play intro.
Oh, I
Yeah, you
didn't
said
say
the
the
tagline, it
lore
doesn't
play is for
count.
You didn't-
casuals, but I said the welcome to lore play.
You
That's
said
good
welcome to
enough.
lore play, but you didn't do your anything is for something is for
my
casuals.
favorite's still last episode when he said
Intros are for casuals.
Intros are for casuals.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll stick with that for mine from now on. But yeah, we're good. Outro. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Again.
Bye.